understand who is our leader, MAZI Nnamdi, and what he stands for, and where we should channel our anger. Lead us to the promised land. We are just at the gate. If you raise your head above your head, all you will see is Biafra. It's just there. All it takes is for us to pull it down. But instead of us to continue, while our leader is holding to captivity, gossip, we choose to run 100 years back. God forbid. Because those people is meant to come as well. I want to say this. It wasn't an accident for us to meet the people we meet today that are fighting God Chukwukabe among us. It's holy. It's a peak center of the universe. That's the beginning. Zero latitude, zero longitude. Eden, the Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve, the evil and the good originated. That is why in every evil man you see good, you will see evil. When he possesses the good, he will do the good to the highest level. But when the devil possesses him, oh God, have mercy. Descend to the highest thing. It's well in the mix of us. I keep on saying this time after time. I never resist from saying it. There is no place on this planet Earth that you will compare to our land. The power of the universe in our land. Why I keep on saying here, the traditional rulers, the custodian of the land, they know what to do to free us from all the threats. But it's only if their eyes will be open. So you have the good, so you have the bad. That is why in every corner of our land, because it's not Shabbat. But Master below, you have to permit me. I don't want to go against the rule. I can only say about religion and Shabbat. That's why in every street, we have all these churches. The more churches we have, the more problem we have. When are we going to learn? Of course not. So those that have the willing power, those that have the spirit anointed them, have to continue to pilot their affair. Starting one with our generation. Going to betray Biafra. That money is not going to buy us. That means nothing. All it takes is a flesh to die. The spirit goes away and then reincarnate again because we all a spirit. 70 years. So why would you sell? Why would you sell your generation only for you to come back and be a slave into the mistake you made? Weakness you put yourself in. That's why our leaders as well said, Obonyanonto cannot do freedom fighting. What it means is, somebody that is not content cannot do freedom fighting. Is those that are content with what they have will be able to champion the freedom fighting. We'll be able to stand on the path of the truth. All freedom fighting is different from the other. The United Nations said we are the most peaceful, the largest freedom fighter on the earth. Ipob, by none. And as our leader said, always said, before we came, there is nobody like us. We're gone. There will be people like us. as we're about to get into 2022, excuse me. I don't know why I'm going back to you. I want to go back 2 years. 2022, may we uphold the truth before us, so that the light of Chukwu will be in our midst, so that we can be able to chase away the evil ones among us. As I said, IPOB, Biafra is an ideology. Before IPOB came, any ideology. But now we have ideology, and that ideology is Biafra. And nobody can change it. Those that are dying in the name of Biafra, your death is not in vain. Because it's an honor, if you understand it. It's an honor to die in the name of Biafra. And I will do the same as well, than to die cowardly. Biafra stands. Biafra chase away the demons. Also, our leader let us to know. He says, when you mention Biafra in United Nations in New York, everybody will run away. Because that name drive away the demon. That is why we find some people today see nothing. They don't know nothing. They are poor. Physically, they have nothing. Thinking that they will change the mind of the people. They don't want it to be mentioned in our radio. But one thing we do know is Biafra will be restored. And one thing I want to make clear is I want to be and parcel of the people that restore that kingdom on this earth. One thing we should ask ourselves is, what is my mission on this earth? Just get born, that have work, go to work and come back year in, year out. Born as children, bleed, read children, and then that's it. Because no. To help. We came to do things to betterment this planet. I should put every Biafrans today and leading us into the new year. What I am going to do to fast track the coming of this kingdom on this earth. As I said a couple of weeks back, this current disease we are facing is just a small thing. In the power that being, do not allow the children of God to go home. More is to come. This is just a child play. We have served, we have slaved for the world for almost 500 years. We cannot worship our God in exile. It was our stupidity that put us in this mess we are in. And we are the people that are going to get ourselves from this mess. And based on that, they are saying, we need to go home and do the needful and be free and live as a free people. Dear friends, my encouragement to everyone of us this Christmas, those that went home, remain resolute, stand firm. Whatever the IPOB asks you to do it. Whatever does ask you to do it. One thing we know is, those will never betray you because that is MAZI NWACHINEKE and MAZI NWACHINEKE is God. Anything you do not hear from Radio Biafra, I want to acknowledge our media warriors. They've been out there doing a wonderful job, protecting this only Biafra. The enemies, pushing them back. All of you, we see your handwork. Because I need to say this here, if many of you do not know, let us understand the enemy we are fighting. I hope I have a few minutes, a couple of times to explain to our people for them to understand the enemy we are fighting, because they do not understand. There are, if I count, they're up to 5 or 6. Okay, I will start. I was arrested. Information that is the Nigerian government brought out money. Okay. Is that okay? Yeah, so when our leader was arrested, a big intel. Dude, the Nigerian government brought out a large money, heavy amount of money to stabilize IPOB. By the time they are done, there will be nothing like IPOB. By the time they're done with our leader, no IPOB to return back to. It's what they are implementing. Now, is said, if I knew that the Igbo man lost money for the Civil War, would I use money to destroy them? The Igbo man lost money. Biafrans people love money. When I see Igbo man, I mean the entire Biafra. We use money to destroy them. Recruit people because our leader, man, almost 10 years. 2022 will make it 10 years. He take people by face value until that person mess up. And then those people that I trusted, the enemy, not by the enemy. The same people that allow him come out because they're on a contract. Because contract goes with the time. You must deliver within the time frame. And those time frames, there are many of them. I will count them. Papa himself, that's the zoo government. Their pocket is so deep. If you all remember, our leader said they have about 16 billion watches. We have nothing. We can't even match them in any way capacity. The girlfriend of Dankote, the money she sent to his girlfriend to spend in Dubai, none of the Igbo millionaires combined together don't have that amount of money. He always said it, and that's correct. So the zoo himself into segment. You have Eli Muhammad one side, leading his own team. Return of share his own side as well, leading his own team. Then they bastard themselves, that's the Igbo governors, leading themselves. And then the autopilot to pull million code. They don't want it to be called their names in this holy platform. They recruit them all. And then they get into us. They offer them, they're giving them the recharge card, couple money, promising them heaven and hell, give them money, 2 million, 3 million, 1 million, 500,000, 100,000, bribing everywhere. Coordinators as well, knocking them out. Then they go to Europe. 2,000 euro, 10,000 euro, left and right. Concussion every manner of lie. To destabilize, to damper our spirit. the only thing they can do. I'm happy we survived, but it's not yet over. They will gather, but it's our duty to scatter them anywhere we see them. We shall give them no rest. We were prepared. Accident. Over the years, we were prepared to fight this battle. Incarceration is part and parcel of the freedom fighting. Very strong, resolute, and continue pushing forward. Anywhere we see, anybody we see in our path, that person aware. Without any fear of favor, without nothing. It doesn't matter who that person is. Structure our leader put in place must be respected and honored. If you want to walk, you walk according to that respect. Our Holy Bible. That is what we belong, and that is where we worship. That said, where we stand, change that. So when you combine all these things together, happening in Imo State, pinpoint label IPOB terrorists. With hope, cannibals, and no, so many of them, all those things, I don't need to call them, including the autopilots, the people that spend money to first kill our people to make sure they stay at home on Monday and Sunday. All these things, do you know what they're doing? IPOB to tag as terrorists so that they can hold our leader. Our leader did nothing. Are you seeing the whole idea? Are you seeing their whole plan? Are you seeing those that jumping up and down on social media, sit at home on Monday, sit at home on Saturday, killing people? Because they want to make sure they're on a mission to make sure they label IPOB a terrorist so that we have something to hold against our leader. We have been guided by the Spirit. All of them plan whatever they plan, we know accordingly. Not see anything from Radio Biafra, then disregard it. Our leader is does. It's part of IPOB. And does and IPOB will never betray the trust of the people of Biafra. And Biafra will surely be restored. And there is nothing on this planet Earth will stop it. As I said in previous broadcast, imposter Jibril. As long as all of you continue to hold the child of Biafra, that will befall upon your children, your generation. Any ear they hear it will be marvel. Binta Yako, the same thing is not a threat, but it's what is to come and pass. MAZI Nnwachine did nothing. He only speaks the word. But all of you want to silence him. The same thing with the world powers. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter which country you are. So long you are supporting that country's zoo, what is happening in the zoo will be happening in your own country as well. So long those that are supposed to speak, they do not speak. Disease will continue to torment the whole world until they come out and start condemning the atrocity to the children of people Kukadiama, and then allow the children to be free. Only then the world will be free. Until then, we continue. Mazobilo, I must thank you. It's an honor and a privilege to allow me to come to this radio this evening, this afternoon, to talk to our people. May Chukwu Kabel continue to guide you and continue to guide our family. And until therefore, we must continue to pray for our leader until our leader is being released. He did nothing. All he does is a messenger of Chukwokama like every one of us. We proclaim, we say the way it is, without any fear or favor. We do kill nobody. But if you don't want us to be free, you see what to come after that. Thank you very much, Mazobino. I'm not sure if you have anything here. Thank you. I will hand over back to you. Can you hear me? I cannot hear anything coming, but if you can hear me, please go ahead. Okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah, back to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's a MAZI or former. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that wonderful one. Thank you for coming and speaking to us at this moment. That we needed the voice of everyone. Thank you very much, and may the Most High continue to strengthen you. And I will make it openly that I will invite you also officially first week of January for a live interview, which I will interview you here on Radio Biafra. And I believe that indeed you will be there. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.
This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2 coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London under the leadership of one and only MAZI Nnamdi Kanu Ohamadike, one of Biafra land. MAZI Nnamdi Kanu is the only incorruptible leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He's the director of Radio Biafra and her television, the commander of the armies of Biafra, and the greatest man living on this planet Earth. And that this broadcast is coming to you from me, a servant of the Most High, a servant of the indigenous people of Biafra, and a proud disciple of our leader in the person of Nwachineke. We must continue to press on, and that we are not going to relent. The essence of all these things is for you and for me. That's all we are doing. We are not doing just for me or for anybody. It's just for all of us. Because if we don't do, collectively we will die. Enemy don't like you. Enemy can use you and destroy you. I watched a film, a movie, very long time ago, more than 20 years I watched that movie, about I think the instability in Spain. It's instability in Spain. Some time ago I watched that movie. And the people who were causing the problem were using everybody to fight the battle. It was like a love movie, but political inclined as they do it. But the thing I want to pick out from that movie, I just want to pick out from that movie is this. There were some gypsy. There are people they called in Europe, they call them gypsy. There are some gypsy that assisted the Spanish, the people that were conducting the revolution in Spain before they blow the bridge, so that the government cannot come to their own side. These people helped they helped the other people to fight the government. But the commander of that troop, as they were moving, they said they don't trust these people. These people that assisted us to fight these people, they can go against us. Do you know what happened? They shot those gypsy. They killed them after they have succeeded, after they have used them to fight the government. I want you to learn something from all these things we are saying. They are using you, calling you Okebeke, or Okebeke, they have put Okebeke there, and the Okebeke is using you to destabilize. The enemy will come, swallow you, swallow everybody, take the land, and swallow the Okebeke himself. This is what you must know. And when you have this thing, you will reject anything they are telling you. It's better we die fighting out of hunger, starvation, whatever, sickness, disease, but focusing on this mission, fighting it is better. On the process will die. Just as I have said several times, try to remind us that our generation is a sacrificial generation that have come, but the new ones will enjoy what the ancestors, because then you and I will become an ancestor. What the ancestors has done for them is better than for us to wholeheartedly sell our soul, our spirit, our body, our generation to them. Just like Azikiwe Demanko sold us. Look at where we are. There was a time the power was in his hand to change the future of his people. He would have done it. We wouldn't have been suffering all these things. By now, when you mention his name, we will use it as an idol or whatever to praise God or whatever based on your belief. Some people might even worship him or whatever. Because of had it been he did that which he's supposed to. When Bono Jike was telling him about the is it 1950 what NCNC, the constitution he was writing, he refused because of one Nigeria and because of one Amina and one Hawa and one Hadija in Pambegwa, in Damaturu, in Marabanjama. All rubbish things, material things. You sell your soul, sell your future, sell your generation. These are the things we are trying to let you know. This kind of message would have been coming from churches, altars. From the churches you go. But they don't preach all this kind of thing because they are governmental. They only try to claim holiness and preach you that Jesus is coming. Jesus is coming, but they are collecting money from the government who have looted the money that they're supposed to use to fix things in order. They will collect their own share. Government will come and give them. They will only claim to be righteous, telling you must be holy, Jesus is holy, this is holy, holy. You think that that pastor is righteous. He has collected from the government, but preaching you that Jesus is coming. Then you respect him being holy. No. No need telling you that Jesus is coming, but attack the enemy that will derail you tomorrow. People have derailed today as a result of the situation. As a result of the situation the politicians has put the country into. The people have derailed, doing all manner of evil. People don't have hope. Everybody wake up and do whatever he feels that will sustain him. Courtesy of the politicians and those who support them. So this is the reason why all these messages are coming, telling you, reminding you, brother, to repent, to be part, to understand the season, to stand firm, to be consistent in this. Remove your hand from all these people they have bought. Stop going to their platform and listening to. The one that pains me is when somebody goes to some certain platform and he listens to jargon, then he will come to my own to change me. You go to DOE, you listen to what DOE is telling you, then you try to bring it to come and change. You are in DOS group, then you now go to DOE. You take things DOE tell you to come and no, you must uproot yourself from the group of DOE, IPOB of DOS, and plant yourself that place you want. That is the way. But that one is the one that pains me. Then you come, you want to take whatever. No. Do you think that they will say anything good about us? No, they won't. You must know that. It's just like listening to Nigerian newspaper. Can they write anything good about Biafra? The answer is no. They will never tell you. Don't expect something good to come out of Punch in favor of Biafra. They will never. Even if it touches them, they will remain silent. They won't talk. For them to talk, they remain silent. Understand those games and it will help you to be on the safer side, which is this platform, which is this one established by MAZI Nnamdi, and you and I will be there. Sorry for taking some of our time, and we will go straight to news in details. Let's see the news in details. This one is about Obasanjo, Olusegun Obasanjo, and Edwin Clark. Olusegun Obasanjo and Edwin Clark. Oil belongs to Nigeria, not Niger Delta. Obasanjo counter Clark. Obasanjo, a confused man, is still confused even till his grave. At this age, Olusegun Obasanjo, listen. One of your, I believe that my age is supposed to be a grandson to you, advising you go and trace your root before you die. You are an Igbo man. That is why you are confused in life, Olusegun Obasanjo. You are confused completely. Obasanjo is confused. Identity crisis. Obasanjo is an Igbo man. Have been confirmed even by the Yorubas. A sitting senator said it openly that during his administration, he didn't know when nature was pushing him, he was employing Igbo people, leaving the Yoruba people. It was later when he was recalled. You understand? That is the work of the nature. And during the Civil War, Olusegun Obasanjo killed Igbo people, not knowing that that is the reaction of the bloodline because of what the stupid man that must be his father did to his mother. That That is what is revenging during that civil war. But you don't know. These things are spiritual things. You can't go against it. You can't get a lion and you can't overcome it by professor or doctor. It must happen. Just like in Hitler. Adolf Hitler has a Jewish blood in him. And he dealt with the Jew. Not knowing that it is the bloodline that is fighting. These things are spiritual things. That is the problem of Olusegun Obasanjo. And the Fulanis understood this. And they have used Obasanjo so much to the level they are. Because every time he will speak something that will favor the enemy that are killing his people. Because he doesn't know where he belongs to. Obasanjo don't know where he belongs to. I'm not saying my own word. I am quoting what prominent people have said. He's not a Yoruba man. He's an Igbo man. And that's why he's talking rubbish. Based on his letter to David Clark. He's reacting. David Clark is telling you. David Clark, who also is an arch enemy. An arch enemy of Biafra. The saboteur to the core. The man is old now to his grave. He has started realizing his mistakes. Now you are fighting for Niger. It's too late. There is nothing he will say that will work. We must tell you the truth. There's no need petting words and pampering things. The mistake you have done for ages is not something a page of newspaper can just say change. These are the things. Because the problem of black man is stupidity. All of us. Stupidity is the problem of black men. Now Edwin Clark is insisting on their resource control and all those things. Then Obasanjo now replying him with pages of a letter, if you have seen those letters, about 6 pages, telling him about the oil in the zoo or in Niger Delta, that it constitutionally it belongs to all Nigerians, all zoologians. That is what Obasanjo is reapplying to Edwin Clark. And Edwin Clark is insisting on 1960 constitution that the natural resources in a place belongs to the people. But as educated as he was then and as advanced, he's supposed to know that there is what is called conquest. Conquest has been existing. Forget about the constitution. People can invade you and destroy the constitution and build another constitution, write another constitution that will support them. Because had it been, he gave all his strength, everything, and Biafra were able to stand. Now all these things would have been, it won't exist. Their people will have their own rights. Even if they are still in one union of zoo, it will be like Dubai. You own what you have. And other places. But it didn't work and it's too late. And Fulani has grown wing. And even till today, he have not even realized, I'm talking of Edwin Clark. He have not even realized the option that's supposed to be used to recover this thing. It's not right. Who do you think that will talk on National Assembly to approve for resource control? Nobody is there. All of them are bribed. It's only through this agitation. You go through us, through this means. Shake the country, shake it. The foundation will break into pieces. Speak for referendum and all those things. That is where you will emphasize. You are a grandfather now. All of you are grandfather going to your graves. Look at how you leave your grandchildren. You are alive already. Look at what people are suffering. You and Obasanjo are the same. Must tell you the truth. No need petting word. The pain is upon everyone. It's only gangsters, whatever, pipeline. That is what you see your people safeguarding for the Fulani. This is nonsense. This is nonsense. You're supposed to tell them that the only channel now is to unite the whole eastern region, flush away all this your Niger Delta rubbish, fight it together. When we have it, just as Onyenduma and Nnamdi Kanu has said it, you take your resources anyhow you want to do it. You do it. Not that somebody in Sokoto will be controlling you. And that is what is happening. That is what is happening. They will come to your Niger Delta, come to your Ijo, bring Islamize some people. Some people will become Muslim to be countering your ideas. Responding to Sokoto, you go to Sokoto and convert somebody to be a Christian there. It's impossible. These are the things they have infiltrated everywhere. But the only option is Biafra. Only option is Biafra. But you cannot stand on that because of the damage you have made it. Psychologically, it's disturbing you. See the news here. In 6-page letter, Obasanjo, let me read full. Let me read full. We have time. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo has clarified that oil found in Niger Delta region belongs to Nigeria constitutionally. The confused man, the confused old man Obasanjo, who is from on nature side, but don't want to accept the truth. He is putting his children now into problem, because tomorrow some of the descendants of Obasanjo will grow up in Yoruba land, try to look for something, a title that is traditional. They will silence them because the truth has been established, even though they refuse to accept it. Now that he's alive, he's supposed to trespass. I'm sorry, I'm going down to my grave, but he's talking rubbish. Still remains slave, putting ways for the Fulanis. Putting ways for the Fulanis. That is what Obasanjo is there. He said this while reacting to allegation raised by Niger Delta elder Chief Edwin Clark in an open letter about a week ago. In a 6-page letter, Obasanjo claimed that he was wrongly accused. The former president noted that his comment on the issue at a forum convened by the Global Peace Foundation and Vision Africa in Abuja were misconstructed. Clark had on Wednesday slammed Obasanjo over what he called a disappointing display of hatred against the people of oil-producing states in zoology in Nigeria. Natural resources found in regions were controlled by the people of the region in the country as enunciated in Section 140 of 1960 Constitution. Edwin Clark is the one quoting this now. That what is being written in 1960 Constitution is that the oil or the natural resources found within the geographical area belongs to the people. Then they can extend to the other people. Obasanjo is reacting now, referencing Obasanjo's argument that resources were placed in the soil by God, therefore free for all. Clark says such a nation will definitely means chaos and anarchy, as anybody in any part of the world can enter into any land, including your excellencies or Tafam, to undertake any activities that they desire for. Obasanjo is telling them that anything in the land is put in by God. You know, African man, when African man want to do evil, he will remember God. It doesn't quote the constitution. When they want to do one or two things, they will remember God. Obasanjo is saying that anything in the God, inside the God put in the land belongs to everybody. Then Edwin Clark or Edward Clark is telling him that if that is the way, everywhere will be chaos because people will be invading and taking. And that is exactly what is happening. Look at the oil producing area. It has been on war, ravage, nothing is happening, nothing. If not the bandage that the Northerners imported now, Northern Zoological Republic, we live in the north. Yes, it's very peaceful. It's very peaceful. You move from place to place, move from state to state. Nobody harass you, nothing. Not even checkpoint. Even if their own police checkpoint, if you reach there, you say Rankadede, Rankadede. When I will go and buy some scraps, some auctions from different local government in those days, I will just give money to the driver who is an Hausa man, then pretend as if I'm a passenger. He will read there and say Ranka, because if he knows that he's an Igbo man, you don't enter. So everything was smooth within their area. Courtesy of the oil money. Oil money. Remember PTF, Petroleum Trust Fund, that they give to this dead Buhari to fix during Abacha time. Remember how this nepotism of Buhari didn't stop today. I'm just over digressing. I'll return back to what I'm saying. This man started constructing the whole road in the Northern Zoological Republic, fixing it very well from the oil special trust fund. Money from the oil gotten from this Niger Delta rubbish we are discussing. That is what Edwin Clark is telling them. And that is why there is crisis within the area where the oil is coming, but the other area are peaceful, enjoying the thing. Edwin Clark knows all these things, but he would have supported, even till now, would have backed up. Tell all their people to be fully into this agitation. Let us cut off from this evil, then you take what belongs to you. But shame and pride, we will not let them. They won't. Let's continue. Obasanjo noted that the constitution did not confer ownership of oil and other mineral resources on any of the then region. Obasanjo is still insisting that whatever in your own area belongs to everybody. Just as somebody tell you that oil in Jigawa, oil in Niger and Bayelsa belongs to them in Jigawa. That is what Obasanjo is reinforcing, emphasizing on his statement. Very clear. He insisted that just as Niger Delta's oil belongs to Nigerian Federation, the mineral in other parts of the country also belong to the country. What of the one in Zamfara State? The question you ask is what of the one in Zamfara State? How many non-indigenous southerners has ever tapped the gold in Zamfara? The recent one we just discovered. There are solid minerals in some part of the Northern Zoological Republic, tapped and untapped. All of them belong, they are collecting it. Nothing is coming. They just focus on your oil, put chaos over you. Don't mind, Obasanjo is a cancer to Zoological Republic. Obasanjo, that Igbo man that claims he's a Yoruba man, he is a cancer. Including Edwin Clark also. Edwin Clark is not doing the right thing. You are a grandfather, sir. You are a grandfather. You not what left again. What are you afraid of that? We that are young, we don't fear death. We try our possible best to see if we can change the evil that you people have planted, uproot it, and live a good life, just as it is in white man's country. But all of you that are old, and a 70, 80, 90 years old man in the zoo is just only waiting the day God will call him. Stand on the truth, that's all. Why are you afraid of that? But you can't speak like that. You'll be telling people Nigeria Constitution, 2023 election, this president. West to mesmerize your mind. Edwin Clark and Obasanjo are the same. They are the same. This one is acting double English name. Edwin Clark is acting double English name. You don't even know where he originated. Obasanjo is a confused man, identity crisis, a pure evil man. I am not quoting my own word. Don't comment. I am telling you facts. A sitting senator, Anthony somebody I think was his name, who told you that they need a 2023, that Obasanjo was an Igbo man. Although this rumor has been there since 1999 when he came back as the president. So don't, if you are not following the news, we read the news. We don't allow we study the zoologian news, the lies, but it doesn't confuse us. That is why we are matured in what we are doing. You will study it, but don't let it confuse you, misdirect you. That is one thing you must know. Very, very important. So we'll be giving you facts. Let's continue. Obasanjo in a letter dated December 28, 2021, titled "My Response to the Open Letter" by Clark said, "Chief Clark, you are right to say that we have known ourselves since we were both in General Gowon's administration in 1975. The good thing and maybe the bad ones as well as that you haven't changed much, if at all, since those days, and I haven't changed much either. You stated and display what you are characteristically known and noted for. The good thing, and there is nothing much, they are just exchanging words here. This one know this person, this one know this person, because nothing much is coming from all the whole readings. Obasanjo is insisting that the natural resources have to go to the people. This man is insisting that this government agitation, this noble agitation of IPOB, use it to push. Bring all the whole warlord in your region, all the whole Niger Delta hitmen that have never achieved anything tangible to an average Niger Delta man, as you claim. Wait you on the way, and you will be suffering over there. Don't you know? Don't you know? We must continue. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2, coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London. That is about Obasanjo and OBJ and his good friend Edwin Clark. These both guys, these both daddies, our grandfathers, both of them are confused, identical crisis. Somebody, because if you mention the name of Edwin Clark, you won't know where you think is an American man. Obasanjo himself is an Igbo man who refused to accept his identity. So both of them are confused, and they can never offer something. They can't offer something to a correct man. A confused person cannot direct you. Have it in mind. So putting them ahead or looking upon them, you are just confusing, causing another potential confusion for yourself. When you reach to that level, you will become confused, because the formula, the foundation you laid upon or you stand upon is corrupt as well. Let's take this news also. We continue to tell you how evil the politicians are. We have been telling you how evil the politicians are. Every problem in this world are caused by politicians. Politicians. I hate politicians. I don't even ask for their thing. I don't like it. But the word politicians and whatever. Listen. What is happening in this world now? The Omicron, your Delta, your COVID, and all those things. The hands of what political powers are involved by bringing this rubbish. Using it to strangle, to destroy economy, devastate everything that is happening in the world. Politicians are evil. They are evil. Evil. The worst of its kind is the Igbo politicians. And we must continue to hammer. The worst is the Igbo politicians. I continue to tell you, maybe we will agree, maybe we will not agree, because they are giving you 5,000, 10,000. You've forgotten that they are the one who caused the problem, and everything is dead. Now they hold the money. If you come, they tell you what to do, give you money, then you do that. You don't have option. It's only when you wake up like us, become angry. You become very angry. That is the only time you will jettison, reject anything that is coming to them, coming from them. You reject it and fight them tooth and nail. This is the only way evil can go. But if you allow it, it will continue to grow. Listen to this news. Listen to this news. Hope Uzodimma. This is from this is on a channel television. The statement of Rochas Okorocha, the former governor of Imo State, the father-in-law to Uchomusu, who were recently kidnapped, abducted, arrest. Let's put it, because that is what that thing is. They tried to kidnap him, abduct him, and they finally make it arrest. Listen to what happened. Listen to the statement before we'll analyze. Let me read this from Channel TV Politics. If you maybe you have listened to that statement already, if you follow their program. Hope Uzodimma Okebeke in Imo State should tell the world who killed Gulak. Who killed Gulak? Rochas Okorocha is not ordinary person like me. Maybe you say I'm ranting, I'm screaming on radio and all those things, or IPOB are this and that. That is why I like my broadcast. It is what people have said. I bring out, make it to go higher more. Rochas Okorocha is a elder statesman, corrupt elder statesman in Imo State, former governor of Imo State. Look at his statement too. That Okebeke, the present governor of Imo State, should tell the world who killed Gulak, who killed those 5 traditional rulers. Is a statement. Rochas Okorocha is the one asking, that telling the world that they should ask Okebeke of Imo State who killed Gulak Ahmed. And all of you and the 5 traditional rulers that have been killed, all of you remember what happened that time. It was tag IPOB, MAZI Kanu, ESN. And you see the truth is springing out. Listen, no matter how deep you bury the truth, one thing you must have in mind, number one, the truth will never be decayed. Or the error, it will never rotten, it will never decay. The truth is like a stone, all this kind of granite stone that never decay. When you it will be there until when the time of the nature to force it, like in a volcanic way, it will erupt by itself and bounce on the soil and continue to do what? To glitter. It will continue to glitter, sparkling. That is truth. It is how the nature has made it. And there is no any idiot called human being that can change the nature of the truth. You see what is coming out now. Remember all your statement, accusation against IPOB. Do you know why I'm putting energy to speak this thing? Because it affects me. It affects us. Our name, we are kind of to tarnish our image globally, everywhere. Ahmed Gulak, one corrupt politician from a Fulani corrupt politician from the north, who came to take 10 billion naira that they used to install the Okebeke of Imo State, because they have taken the state of people, the land of people. This man came, Okebeke has changed his political godfather, moved out of this Gulak to another person, and he decided to assassinate him with Abba Kyari. Today nobody is talking about Abba Kyari. Abba Kyari, Cop Abba Kyari, nobody is asking his question. You see how Fulani silence him, ask him to go low. And they are trying to bribe American FBI, because those ones are not talking. Forget about white man. White man is human being. They understand. When they steal, they change the name. They take bribe, they call it lobby. When they take bribe, they say lobby or commission, give him commission, or what is his interest. But when ordinary person takes it, it becomes bribe. Abba Kyari issue now is silent. Nobody is talking it. Press are not talking. The Yoruba medias have closed their mouth. These Abba Kyari boys in Imo State killed Ahmed Gulak, and they tried to target to push it to IPOB. We tell you that MAZI Kanu was not just stand and do what he's doing. It is God who called him, and that is why you see the grace. You see the truth is coming out now. Truth is coming out. If Rochas Okorocha could utter this statement, you're supposed to know what happened. I'm not listening what I said the other time. I'm not saying that Okorocha, all of them are the same, but God uses evil to do what? To vindicate the righteous. He uses them because he will turn the sword of the Egyptians against the Egyptians. That is what is happening in Imo State now. He will turn the sword of the Egyptians against the Egyptians, the sword of the Amorite, the sword of the Jebusite against the Jebusite. And it's happening exactly in Imo State. Rochas Okorocha on the channel television uttered this word. And the 5 traditional rulers that were killed. Some people were saying, making all manner of voice note on WhatsApp group that you are in diaspora contributing money and they are killing your people in the village. We try to tell them, how can ESN claim that they are defending people and they are killing? For what reason? What reason? ESN under MAZI Kanu, the moment you ask them to wait, they will wait. Are you seeing this? It's pumping out. I have never finished the sentence. I have to take time to analyze this. Go sink into you. Let it penetrate you the more. Let's continue. Okebeke should tell the world who killed Gulak, who killed those 5 traditional rulers. Listen again what Rochas Okorocha is saying, the accusation. The camp of unknown gunmen discovered recently in Imo State is less than 2 kilometers from the house of the governor, Okebeke. I am shocked that as chief of security officer of the state, he doesn't know it exists in his backyard. Rochas now is speaking, not Nwachineke on Radio Biafra, not IPOB community medias and whatever. This is Rochas Okorocha now speaking. You know that Rochas strangulated Imo State economy. He siphoned everything because he himself is a criminal. Because when I'm saying it, don't think I'm promoting him and the Uchemusu. They are criminal. They are criminal. All of them, they are the same thing. Fighting for Fulanis. Fulani allow them now to do this battle within themselves in order to reduce their number. Fulani will be supporting Rochas Okorocha and be supporting Okebeke, and they will be clashing, killing themselves, reducing the Immonites. That is how it works. Just like, for example, now, if mistakenly now, they now agree to shift 2023 a presidency to the east. To the east. Listen, we don't need professors to come. If you are professor, you professor wherever. Yeshua said that those he need are the sinners. He came for sinners. So if you are righteous, you just find your way. You understand. So we analyze things where we can consume it, and it digests in our stomach very well for us. Listen to what we are saying. Okorocha now is accusing Okebeke. How come the camp of unknown gunmen is just 2 kilometers out of governor's house? Please, let's think. Calculate this thing very well. Just 2 kilometers away from his house, hometown. Is it possible? Is it possible? The chief security officer of the state. For you to know what is going on in Imo State. Understand what all those bullets you are here, you accuse us. They were killing Nigerian soldiers. They were killing Zolojan policemen. All of them, they are the one. Both Rochas Okorocha versus Okebeke. Their hands are involved. They are the one doing this thing. None of them is exempted. All of them are doing, because for Okebeke to be accepted by the Fulanis, they told him that this man has destroyed economy. We need blood. And that is why he came. He accepted. And it will continue. It will continue. To continue. I hope we are understanding. He said, Gulak Ahmed, 5 traditional rulers, and the camp of unknown gunmen just 2 kilometers away from the house. Away from the house of Okebeke. Brother, what again do you want to hear? What again? Will you go to your platform now and begin to promote us? Punch newspaper will not write it. Even as he said it there, they won't be very happy for him to say such a thing in a channel television. Because they know that they are vindicating IPOB. They just want to tarnish us, kill, destroy our name, hold our leader with one accusation or thereabouts. These are the things that will tell you that indeed the hand of God is upon MAZI Nnamdi, and nobody in this planet Earth can do him anything until when God who sent him has done with him. Nobody. Let's continue. A camp where 5 traditional rulers were killed. People should ask hope. Who is speaking? Rochas Okorocha asking. Those officers who kidnapped Uchenwosu brought him out of the vehicle on their way to Enugu and wanted to shoot him. That is the kidnapping team in Imo State. They kidnap you, they kill you. They kidnap you, they kill you. They target IPOB. And some of you are foolishly, they will even rape women and all manner. You say it's ESN. It is ESN. It is ESN. Why would you accuse us in that way? For what reason? Why? Why? Let's continue. Let's continue. I don't know if I'm coming out. I don't know if I'm coming out because I don't know if I'm streaming out, because I can see some signals out here. I don't know if I'm streaming out. Please, some. I don't know if I'm streaming out. I don't know if I'm streaming out. I don't know, but I'm just trying to understand the signals I have here. Somebody just text me. Let me be sure of what I'm doing. So, Rochas Okorocha is reporting that they wanted to shoot Uchemusu on the way to Enugu. This is what they do. This is exactly what they do. They kidnap, they kill. But because of social media, remember that somebody was there using his handphone to record, to report, even give the names, the number of the people, the car vehicle. How can Imo State government or Imo State police use the number of Abia State to come? You see how they work, operate. These are criminals, Al-Shabaab. Then because their master have told them that, no, don't carry the operation, this thing has leaked already. They can use that car to track you. So don't kill him. Don't kill him. Because the matter is already on social media as they took him off. As they took him off, the matter is already on social media. Because they wanted to shoot the idiot. They wanted to kill him on the way. All of them are the same thing. They are idiots. Okorocha, son-in-law, Uchemusu, Okebeke, they are the same thing. They are the same evil. Different platforms. So, not knowing that Uchemusu speaks Hausa, Uchemusu understand Hausa because all of them are Hausa blood. We speak Hausa. We don't have Hausa blood. I don't have Hausa blood. I grew up there. I do business. I try to learn the language in order to be able to be successful in business. Because then, if you don't speak Hausa, say the Hausa man of Baturenchi, he will leave your business and go. So if you go there, you must try to learn, even speak the one that will entice him. He will, because there is the kind of brand they have. If you speak it and it's very sweet, whether the thing is good or not, they will just buy and give you money, and you continue. You move your way, and you move your way. So, okay, I got confirmation. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So he speaks. Uchemusu understands Hausa, that they want to kill him. Let's read it as he stated here. Those officers who kidnapped Uchemusu brought him out of the vehicle on their way to Enugu and wanted to shoot him. They pointed gun at him and nearly killed him. They were speaking Hausa and didn't realize Uche speaks and understand Hausa too. What saved him was the social media. Ask yourself again who the unknown gunmen in Imo State are. Who are the unknown gunmen in Imo State? Senator Rochas Okorocha on Channel TV Politics Today. Akotoko na agba n'irefi. Okotoko na agba n'irefi. News atoka. This is very sweet. Do you know why it's sweet? Because IPOB of MAZI Nnamdi Kanu NWACHINEKE onye chukwu tere mmanụ n'ime afọ tupu ọpụta ụba. MAZI Nnamdi Kanu has been anointed for what he's doing from his mother's belly before he was born. It's been only this now our hands are clean if there is justice in the land. If there is justice in the land, because it's coming from Rochas Okorocha. It's coming from Rochas Okorocha, not from any other person, because you say that yes, we are the one who is instigating this and instigating that. It's coming from them. I believe you have picked something from here. I believe you understand something. Because if this thing did not, God has a way of working. If they didn't touch Uchemusu, you wouldn't hear this thing. Rochas won't talk. Because they tear the cloth of his daughter and his wife. He feels the pain. God will continue to work in this way. This has been my prayer. Because all the whole women that have been dying and been, even during the time of Rochas, Rochas didn't care. But Rochas cares now because it has touched his wife and his daughter. Now it has affected Uchemusu. He has vomited out the truth. Because initial plan was for him to pocket Imo State. after being there for 8 years, he installed this criminal Uchemuso as well. Listen, as I'm mentioning their name, I will have to condemn it for you not to think and promote. I hate politician. The worst of its kind is Igbo politician. Know me with that. I hate, these people are evil. They are wicked. Forget about we are talking it in Imo State. That is how it is in your own state. It's just because you are not seeing it or you don't pay attention. They are evil. Do you know the millions these people receive every month as allocation? What are they doing with it? What are they doing with it? Some people won't pay salary. Somebody's salary is less than $50. The person will work from morning till night for 30 days. You own him for 6 months, 8 months. The money is there. He sit on it, buying house in Dubai. I will never in my life, God punish me if I do support a politician. I don't believe they are evil, brother. I will be number one who will support their elimination. Number one is Igbo. Abumoni Igbo. They are the worst of its kind. Look at what is. Rochas knows all these things. He kept it and keep on following Uzodimba. Keep on following Okebeke. Keeping quiet. Thinking that maybe there may be political solution between the rivalry. Because what Rochas told, people don't know why Okebeke is against Rochas. What Rochas told, if Okebeke can't have it, even as the governor, he cannot steal. Rochas make sure he siphoned Imo State. He used broom to clean off everything in Imo State. So every governor that comes, his eyes must gog out. He must have gog out. Even what's his name? The PDP guy that won. What's his name? Ihedioha. Emeka Ihedioha. When he came in, he was not even happy with the man because most of the structure they wanted to start destroying it. Because what Rochas did in Imo State, I know why I'm hammering with his son-in-law Uchenwo. They are not good people at all. Don't use this thing. So God, he thought, listen, he thought that with political solution they can settle this problem. But now he has discovered that what's his name? Okebeke is a monster. Then he starts speaking out. He starts speaking out because had it been they succeeded in allowing him to own his thing, he won't say all these things. And you will be accusing us, accusing me, accusing IP, you will be accusing MAZI Nnamdi, accusing everybody that we are the one. How can we be looking for Biafra and causing problem in our land? Can't you think? Can't you reason? I know why I'm spending time and energy analyzing this truth. Because this is the only thing you need. We don't need any other thing. The truth is out. And it's out forever. It's out and it's out forever. Because it affects him now. He's speaking out. Before he kept quiet, he knows all these things. They know where the unknown gunmen are because they are the one who planted them all those places, giving them money, telling them to come out. Now you have an avenue to shield yourself. If you commit crime, push it to ESN of IPOB. Anything you do, just push it there. To the extent that people came out, killed police officer, cut off their head, say that they are ESN. The picture was going viral everywhere. Picture was going viral. Even though if it is ESN that want to do such crime, let's turn this matter like this. Do you think that they will come and mention their name? Do you think if me now Nwachineke want to go and collect something from politician, do you think I will go there, take it from politician and say this is Nwachineke, I have collected something from a politician, whereby I know that the whole world that are listening to my voice will use it against me tomorrow? No. It is somebody who is not in that this thing will do that thing and mention that name. Our name were bastardized to the extent that you have to pity us. That is why I am saying this thing. The truth is coming out. And listen, God is on throne. Continue to call upon the name of the Lord. Nobody can take God away from, because I know it's God that is doing all these things. Nobody can vindicate us. Nobody can free. Nobody can. It's only God who will cause this kind of problem and let it continue more and more. Okebeke now will react over this. He will expose Rochas more. He will expose. They will gather some thugs. My annoyance is that the thug will go and kill innocent people. Let their thug kill them. That is what I've been praying. Let it kill them. Somebody will have the mind to hold the salary of people for 1 year, for 6 months, for 3 months, something that is less than $50. You have more than enough. You and your family are enjoying. You don't care. You are Satan that I'm seeing. I don't want to see any other Satan. You, the politician, is the Satan. And if any time the revenge in the valley will start, Your head needs to be cut off without mercy. And anybody who sympathizes with you people, his head needs to go with them. Very, very important. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2, coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London under the leadership of one and only Onyendu MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. We must continue to press on, brother. That is the news. And let's take other news we have here. This one says, gunmen demand 50 million ransom for release of abducted prominent Plateau monarchy. I think, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday, that we read the news about the kidnapped one Seriki in Mangu, in Gindiri, I think Charles. One monarchy, his name is Charles, as Charles Mato, the ruler of Gindiri, Paramount area. Now they are demanding 50 million. 50 million. Let's see the news in detail. Kidnappers who abducted the paramount ruler of Gindiri, Charles Mato da Kokta, have contacted the family requesting a ransom of 50 million for his release. On Sunday, gunmen suspected to be bandits terrorizing the Mangu local government area of Plateau State kidnapped the paramount ruler and whisked him to an unknown destination. According to Tribune, the gunmen stormed the palace at midnight, overpowered the local security guard before gaining access to the inner building in the palace where they abducted the traditional rulers. Gunmen were said to have gained access into the community without being noticed and then shoot indiscriminately before taking monarch away. A source close to the family told the newspaper that the bandits on Monday contacted the family and demanded a ransom of 50 million naira before the monarch will be released. The kidnappers called the family on Monday demanding a ransom of 50 million naira. The communication did not last more than 5 minutes. They equally called on Tuesday, where the family negotiated the ransom at 30 million. They promised to get back. We are trying to hear from them, a source in the palace was quoted as saying. So they are negotiating from 50 million. The family has agreed on 30 million. How are they negotiating it? With Nigerian mobile network, zoological mobile network. The useless DSS and Nigerian police and military cannot track their brother. They can't track them down in the bush. They were able to negotiate with a number or wherever. They have every gadget because they can trace us, they can arrest us, they can kill us, but they cannot trace ordinary bandits where they are. Within that plateau, they are just within that plateau forest. They didn't go any other place. But they can't track them down. And they have agreed on 30 million because the family has pleaded for 30 million. Because he's a king, and you know that even if, I pray that God, with God's intervention, let them collect the money and leave the man. Because what they are doing actually is to kill people like that because they want to take over the land. And we pray that not that they will collect the money and kill the man. Because what they think is that to eliminate them and take over the land. That is exactly what is going on in a middle belt of the Zoological Republic. But we pray that God will intervene, let them collect the money and free the man as well. But the question is that where are the DSS? Where are you? It's not tracking an Ipob who attend the meeting. You flex your muscle, bring your gun. That is all you are good for. Track this one now and become a super cop, as you claim Abba Kyari, a criminal in police uniform who is collecting money from Hush Puppy. Who is collecting money from Hush Puppy. Hush Puppy finished the deal. He will use the Abba Kyari to clear everything and he will collect his own share. Today now he has been silent. They are calling it a intelligent corp or whatever. Use that brain of your Abba Kyari. Go and track these people and bring the ruler of Gindiri and bring him out. You won't. All you are good is just to look for where IPOB, even to the extent you are arresting women. Look at Adan Soka. What has she done? Because somebody says something on Facebook and you are against them. That is the only place you flag as useless as anything. That is why Nigeria must be born. And any pastor, prophet, whoever that is praying for Nigeria, the day Nigeria will go down, you will go down with them. I swear. You will see all these things. Can't you now point to say you track IPOB, pastor, whatever? You track IPOB, track these people now. Track, let's bring this. I'm not from Plateau State. I have nothing to do, but I stand on the truth. Track and let's go and bring this man out alive. As they can communicate online. Anything you are doing online, you can be tracked. You will use anything to let them buy the devices that are needed. Put it there and track where they are. Use Earth Google, anything at all. You can find, locate the spot and to get them and bring the man out. But you people will not see all those things. All you will do is to try to support, to subdue the oppressed. That is what you are supporting. Let them track and get this man out. Nothing like that. Nothing. Evil country. Evil. The zoo was born. I got Nigeria. Why Nigeria is evil. Both the people there is evil. Look at the guy. Buhari is dead since 2017. For crying out loud. Buhari is dead. He's a dead man buried in Saudi Arabia. Or everybody still following, believing that that thing is Buhari. Believing that that thing is Buhari. Nobody likes to stand on the truth. Buhari is dead. Evil everywhere. Nothing is working. Money that they have borrowed, what have they done with it? These are the questions. You need to insist on the first question. Don't allow them to push you. If they are pushing you, say no, we have not tackled this one. The money, the debt Buhari borrowed, what have you done with it? Come and give us analysis. Buratai was the chief of army staff. Everybody had the news, how he waited and waited, and $1 billion was released. The news we read here said that the House of Assembly, we are aware of it, but they don't like it to go public. They bring the money and they share it and they claim that they have bought the arms. Nothing until he collects his own before he moves. Moving out, they now give him diplomatic immunity. He is now an ambassador in Benin Republic for his evil not to be attacked. This is all you see in the zoo. Wickedness, evil. And the poor are suffering it. You must continue. U.S. law group call for release of 16 Christian orphans allegedly abducted, Islamized by Kanu government. Hope we are selling it now. There are children in the orphanage. I don't need to read the news. It's very lengthy. Abducted in the orphanage in Kaduna area. They abducted. They took them to Kanu. And they Islamized them. These are children from another place. You see, when we are talking of all these things, people will think that we are ranting. This is from Nigerian newspaper. It's from Nigerian newspaper. Took people and forced them into something they don't know. They have forced them. Where are the Christian pastors now? Why can't you? You claim you are fighting for, you want to win souls for Christ. Win souls. Look at these young souls now that they are reconverting into it. Why can't you stand for them? This is the area we're supposed to see you stand, because you have the constitutional right. It is the US law group that called for the release of those kids. They have said that this is their 2 years now in that place. Let me mention their names as they change their names. Let me see if I will get it, because it's very lengthy. Don't need to read everything they were writing there. Let me see if I will see how they change their names. They were changing their names. This one is this. They mention, they give him Hausa name. Wish I would get that name. Okay, look at it from this paragraph. We say, worst of all, the children have been neglected, abused, and Islamized. 5 minors who were separated from the older children and transferred to a remote village in Gaya are Emmanuel, 5 years, whose name was changed to Ismail. Destiny, 5 years, changed to Samaila. Mercy, 4 years, changed to Amina. Martha, 5 years, changed to Khadija. And Esther, 8 years, changed to Fatima. These are kids. Christian, you see why we say that Khan is stupid, Khan is foolish, Khan is useless. Anything Khan is useless. There is no difference between you people and politicians are even better than you. They can give order in some sense. You people are useless. Why can't you stand on this? Even if you cannot talk, why can't you unite? Use the US law group to insist that you claim you are bringing soul. You are winning soul for Christ. Winning soul for Christ. These are the things we hear. Winning soul for Christ. Winning soul for Christ. And you are there, somebody using the governmental law. Why can't you sue the governor of Kanu State? Sue him because the orphanage belongs to the government. Sue him to court. These are the things that the Christian church is supposed to do. Everybody is on his own, putting money in the pocket. Evil is going. Nobody wants to talk. Evil is growing in the zoo. Children that we are born, maybe they don't have father or whatever. They have taken them, put them in the north, Islamize them. Tomorrow night they will push them. Not that they will take care of them, because Alamajiri in the north, the number of Alamajiri in the north is too much. Talk less of having an orphanage. They purposely keep that there to be Islamizing people. All your children that you born, some of you that will pregnant women and run away, leave them like Obasanjo. Obasanjo is an Igbo man. One stupid Igbo man pregnant the mother, do whatever, and they return back to their place. Obasanjo has turned against us. These are the things. Some of you that pregnanted all these girls now, they can't take care of them. But these people have brain. You see how they have taken them, Islamized them, they will push them out. A child that you change the identity from as a kid, you have conquered him because it knows nothing. It knows nothing. You have conquered completely. We must continue to speak out this truth. We must continue. Because the zoo cannot, Fulani can't continue to excel. They can't continue. We must continue to speak out this truth. So the news there is that these people are forcing 16 Christian orphaned kids. We are forced. They take them to Kanu and they have Islamized them. They have Islamized them. If they were sons from the Kanu state, no problem. But this they from Kaduna. And this could be children that they have slaughtered their parents. It could be people they have, Fulani have slaughtered their parents since 2017, 2018 killings. You know the killings that took place there. Was it 2018 or thereabout? I think that they slaughtered one day like that, one night, over 800 people. Somebody was saying it in a church. I was watching their program online. The man ran out and he was reporting to a particular church he just found himself. It could be their kids. They have taken them now. Just like the same thing. This is exactly what is the name of this man? Brigadier Osman Kastena. Brigadier Usman Kastena, who is a political son to Ikenwachuku, yes. Ikenwachuku, the one who fought against us. The one who fought against us. Usman Kastena said that they should kill from 20 years upward, then downwards, Islamize them completely. That was their plan. And we keep on lamenting on all these things. You don't want to agree. If these children now are from Kanu State, we don't need to talk. That is where they belong. That is who their father is. They have to inherit whatever their father are. But this time now, these are children that are coming into this world, and you are trying to change their footstep completely. And a man of God, a pastor, or so-called useless Nigerian activist will not see this thing as an injustice. Can't speak out. It is a U.S. law group called for release of the 16 of them. U.S. You are in the zoo, but you go and collect money from all these criminals. You go and collect money. Thanksgiving has come. All of you invited them. When they come there and drop 5 million naira check, 10 million, 3 million, whatever, you cannot talk again. You have sold your soul. You have sold your soul. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2. Coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London, under the leadership of one and only Onyendu MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, Muhammadike, one of Biafra land. MAZI Nnamdi Kanu is the only incorruptible leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He's the director of Radio Biafra and her television, the commander of the armies of Biafra, and the greatest man living on this planet Earth. In case you are joining us, we are still streaming live here on Radio Biafra London. We are streaming live, and we must continue to press on. We must continue to press on. We must stand on the truth, and we will never be defeated. because the hand of Elohim is in what we are doing. We must debunk everything. We must make sure that they are being exposed. Very, very important. Let's take this one finally. We will now open our line, and before the time is against us. Police in Enugu allegedly extort 3 million naira from civil engineer after forcing him to sign indicting statements at a gunpoint. The police in Enugu State are criminals. This one now is the one that suffers. These are the things they are doing to people every day. This thing is happening. Everybody is falling victim over this issue. Many people are falling victim every day in Enugu, and we have government. What is Ugwanyi doing? Nothing. The so-called State House of Assembly, nothing. They are just there sharing their money. As allocation comes, the salary they are going to pay. If your salary, somebody was telling me their salary is 35,000 naira. I say for 1 month. He say yes, 35,000 in government. They are civil servants. That is something 37 that they cut off the money this December. Cut off times the millions they are going to cut out of it. Now it will go into the pocket of the members of the State House of Assembly and government and whatever. They cut off their salaries, reduce it. They will not speak over the evil going on in the state. Police are extorting. Police are robbing, not extorting. If you are talking of extortion, is the ones on the road checking point. These ones are patrolling on a mufti. They will just get you with gun, insist that you must empty your account. Empty your account with them. Let's see the news in detail. Some policemen in Enugu from anti-kidnapping unit of the state command have allegedly forcibly collected 3 million from a civil engineer named Michael after invading his house around 7 a.m. on December 23rd without a warrant of arrest. They just go and do a particular illegal job, enter the guy's house, kidnap him, begin to collect money on 23rd. About Christmas, about the policemen, said to be 3 in number and fully armed, thereafter moved the graduate of Enugu State University of Technology to an Access Bank branch on independent layout, a popular section of Enugu metropolis, where they forced him to transfer 1 million naira into an account before taking him to a point of sales operators working closely with them in another part of the city to remove extra 2 million. You understand that? The guy has a 1 million in his account in Access Bank, and they took him there. He transferred it immediately into somebody's account that the police has provided. Then they now take him to POS. The POS, they reach to a POS, point of sales, and they removed another 2 million. These are 3 guys who conducted this job, 1 million per person, and is done neat and clean. Within an hour or 2 hours, somebody has made a profit of 1 million. A police officer in the Zoological Republic, they will just go make sure now that they and their family are eating very well. In Enugu is where it happened. An engineer, who knows, maybe some money somebody gave him to fix something, and somebody has leaked the secret, and this is what is happening. The police arrested this guy, abduct him, hold him 1 million away from Access Bank and 2 million from POS in the zoo, and you still clapping hand. Tomorrow now they'll be discussing 2023, and you are there in that group. Instead of you to jettison every rubbish they are speaking, you'll be clapping hand and telling them this person will win and the other. Look at what is happening. Who can defend this man now? Nobody. Politicians and the police are working hand in hand. Politicians use the police to do all manner of evil they want to do. Then after they have used them, they will allow them to go into the public and do whatever they want as a payback. That is how it works. That is why even if you shout and write and scream from now till the end, nothing will be done, because it's a plan, it's an agreement between them. They will continue to extort money, they continue to abduct, to steal, to do whatever, because they will be used by the politicians to achieve their aims. The only way is what we are doing. The only way is what we are doing. And it must be bloody. It must be bloody. If nobody is telling, it must be bloody. Evil need to go down. Evil people need to go down. They are evil. Very evil. It doesn't matter their name. One of the police officer here, his name is Ugochukwu Obi. He might be from Enugu, or from Imo, or from Abia, or from Igbocha, wherever. His name is Ugochukwu Obi. Ugochukwu Obi is one of the politicians. Let's continue. Let's read before we end this broadcast. The law enforcement personnel allegedly went ahead to make the 30-year-old man sign a statement incriminating himself at gunpoint. The police team, headed by one Ugochukwu Obi is an Igbo name in Igbo land, supporting the Janjaweed to destroy their land. Why we are saying this thing is the day you hear that all these things are down, let nobody come. I love myself and I like how I believe things, because the day this man head will go off and somebody will come, he's an Igbo man, Igbo is killing Igbo. It doesn't move somebody like me. It doesn't move me. I don't care, because you are evil. You are evil. Even though it's like that, can't you play politics? When they are trying to bring this thing to your land, you say no, or you stop it. Rather, they will use you, become the head. Just as they are using Okorocha and Okebeke, destroying the citizens of Imo for them to have access into our land. You're supposed to say no, you are not going. Ugochukwu Obi is the name of the police officer. Let's continue to read. I'm reading Zoologian newspaper, not me writing it. The police team headed by one Ugochukwu Obi is said to be in the tradition of moving around Enugu city in mufti, looking for innocent person to frame and extort huge amount of money from them. That is what Ugochukwu Obi will be in mufti, moving around, targeting. The moment he got you, and he'll be targeting his Igbo brothers now. Ugochukwu Obi will be targeting his Igbo people who are struggling. Can he go to Hausa? Can he go to Bureau de Change, where Hausa people are doing Bureau de Change? Can he go to where they are selling cow to do their thing, despite the millions of cow or thousands of cow they have said this Christmas, and take the money, not even through the bank, put the money inside them trailer and return it back to their northern region? Can Ugochukwu Obi go there and do this kind of thing? The answer is no. He will look for one gentle Igbo man who have been working hard, putting things together to make an end, just as he did to Michael. He will look for them and do what? And bring evil to them. That is why I tell you that I hate this Igbo of a thing that don't support their own people, that rather be against them. Tomorrow when you see that his head is rolling on the floor, and now somebody will be talking rubbish from wherever. Emotion can't solve your problem. If you can't think and reason, it is reasoning that will regulate the emotion, the rate of emotion in your life. It is reasoning. When you reason things and calculate, even though they are using knife to kill somebody, you will as well put bomb, let that person die, because you have reasoned and noticed that this person deserves it. This man is Ugochukwu Obi in Enugu State in mufti, moving about. People supposed to eliminate the idiot overnight. But you people wouldn't do that. You come and you go and poison somebody who is innocent. Before the idiot. This is robbery. Things are very hard in the zoo, and you are doing this thing to your own brother. It's evil. And the police command will never investigate it, because they are the one who asked them to continue. Destroy your own people. Then you'll be backed up by the Al-Shabaab police we have sent to you. And if you are very good in destroying your own people, they will promote you. That is one thing. When you see they are promoting any Igbo man in force or in the government, that Igbo man is dealing with their own people. Brother, that is why we must hate our politicians, hate them. They are evil. And those in top offices, politicians that are in top of, except politician you see that is speaking against them, then follow him, because they will never support that one. But those ones you see, they will remain mute or openly talk against their own people, never in life follow them. Never in, and anybody you see following them, destroy them. Destroy, they are the same thing, because he will hand over to them. Very, very important. Very, very important. Telling you the truth. The police team headed by one Ugochukwu Obi is said to be in tradition of moving around Enugu City in Mufti looking for innocent person to frame and extort huge amount of money from. Incident which still appear like a dream to Michael has left him terribly shaken and unable to come over the trauma. He can't overcome it. Just like that, 3 million naira. There are people. the year has ended. Oh, the year has ended. There are businessmen. He from Lagos to Onitsha to Kanu. This that brother. He couldn't have a service of 500,000, income of 500,000, and just like that, you remove 3 million from somebody. You think it's easy? Why would the trauma go? The year is coming to an end. Every businessman will take stock. There is somebody who, no, he has no problem in his business, no accident, no robbery. He was just moving from Kanu to Lagos, from Lagos, Kanu to Onitsha, buying goods, selling. But for 360 days now, he couldn't even make a profit, adding on to his capital, 500,000. And now you are taking away 3 million instantly from somebody. And you want the trauma to go. It's not possible. It's not possible. It must be there. They need to report him. After invading my home, without any arrest warrant, the 3 policemen in Mufti, including Ugochukwu Obi, Ogoro, and Daniel, took me to a bank and made me move 1 million naira into an account. Later, they took me to POS guy where 2 million was forcibly taken from my account. The policemen are from anti-kidnapping unit in Enugu after ShopRite. The policemen where Ugochukwu Obi, Ogoro, and Daniel are working is in anti-kidnapping unit in Enugu after ShopRite. You can identify it. You can go there now, you see them. Even they are listening. They could be listening now, but nothing will be done. They say just the talk now. If you talk, what do you go do? That's what they will be telling you, because people have become gullible over truth. It's just if the man give me for you don't need to take babu for you or the arm for a. These are the ways. Then fear will enter people. Fear will enter people. Apart from that, we'll just allow ourselves to be swallowed by these people. Anti-kidnapping unit, that is where they come from in Enugu after ShopRite. Ugochukwu Obi is there. Ogoro and Daniel, these are the 3 officers that did that job. They must be investigated. The spokesman for police in Enugu, Daniel Ndukwe, when contacted by reporters, said that the matter will be investigated as soon as all the details get to the. You see, as it's they have finished you. The moment you hear this statement, you are gone. Just forget about it. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London under the leadership of one and only MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, one of Biafra land. MAZI Nnamdi Kanu is the only incorruptible leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He's the director of Radio Biafra and her television, the commander of the armies of Biafra, and the greatest man living on this planet Earth. Look at this news before we round up. Katsina State Governor Aminu Masari has made a call to the people of the state to provide themselves weapons for protection from attack by bandits, as Nigeria government doesn't have enough security operatives to protect them. Are you listening? Are you listening to this news? Aminu Masari, the governor of Katsina State, where the dead Buhari come from, a criminal, that man is a criminal, a thief. The whole money, security, the fact, the kind of money that have been given to the government to see how they can stop this banditry. That of that man is too much. Followed by Professor Babagana Zulum, Although Zulum somehow, Zulum is not a bad man. Zulum is not evil. Zulum wish for good, but he cannot do anything. But this Aminu Masari is a criminal. Now he's telling people to buy gun, go and buy gun and defend yourself. That is the simple understanding there. Buy gun, that, and the things you need to get from his mouth is that Nigeria's security are no more strong. They don't have enough security to defend you. Are you understanding things? And when you go deeper from this news, listen, you will know that soon Al-Shabaab will invade the zoo. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Aminu Masari said that as Nigerian government doesn't have enough security operative to protect them. The security in the Zoological Republic presently is not enough to do what? To secure the zoo. In other words, Al-Shabaab can invade the zoo at any time. It is very clear, it is plumb and plain, and it's going to happen. It's coming from the mouth of a sitting governor, not from me, telling the people to go and arm themselves, which we have been saying for a very long time. And you are in the east, just out of stupidity, you go and hand over your gun, unless you are using it for criminality, because most of us are stupid. Just as somebody said, you give a black man gun, he use it against his people, use it for criminality. In United States, you see them, they have enough. You see, go to YouTube, you see them, they even go to the forest and be testing their skills on gun, waiting for the D-Day. They themselves, that their own country is even in good form. Nothing is happening. But look at your own, the problem is raging. Even if they give you the gun now, you use it to go and rape a woman. You can use it to rape a woman, use it to steal, use it to rob. Aminu Masari is telling the Castina people, he is telling the Castina people that nothing, the government is broke. They are short of security because a lot of Zoologian army are being slain on a daily basis in Zambiza forest. A lot of them, the Boko Haram, the ISWAP, are killing Nigerian army on a daily basis unaccounted, and they are not going to tell you. And some of them there are fools that have bring out themselves for sacrifice. Because if you are in Nigerian military, you're supposed to, what are you doing there? They are killing you, giving you 30,000 naira, and they will hold you. And on the process, little problem you have, they will court martial you, do all manner of things, despite what you are doing for them. They will do. If you die under 7 days, they kick out your wife out of the barrack. And they even sleep, the boss there, their counter post there will sleep with her and ask her to sign that you have collected the money, and the money they will divide it into 3, give her 1 and collect 2, and ask her to sign. Your own wife and your children will be beggar because you are dead. You are stupid by staying there. Get out, so that Nigeria will have lesser security personnel and it will collapse on its own. So Aminu Masari's statement is telling us, what are we going to learn from here? That number 1, you need to equip yourself. Equip yourself, be the security of yourself, number 1. Then number 2, have it in mind that anything can happen. Nigeria could be invaded if they don't have enough security to defend Castina, where Buhari come from. Understand this thing, underline it. Where the late General Muhammad Buhari comes from, if they don't have enough security to defend the state of the president, is it my own state? Is it our own region? This is to tell you that indeed the zoo is finished. Nigeria is gone, but they don't want to tell you. They will never tell you until one day you hear that Al-Shabaab has taken over, and they will hand them over just as it happened in Afghanistan. Let us be wise at this time. Aminu Masari, the governor of Katsina State, said, and I quote him, all people in Katsina must buy gun, equip themselves, as the federal government don't have enough military personnel to protect them. Aminu Masari, the criminal. A criminal who used 900 million naira to build 3-kilometer road, and many more he has been doing. 3-kilometer road from Katsina to Niger, when dollar was about that time you can get dollar about $1 to about 200 and something naira or thereabouts. So for you to know the value of money, just 3 kilometers, spend 900 million. That's Aminu Masari. Thank you very much for being part of our program. As our lines are open right now, sorry we can't analyze in Hausa because time is not on our side. We will be rounding up. Time is not on our side. Some of our time has been used, so we may not be able to go to Hausa language. We just go straight, open our line with this number +183 263 73499 +183 263 73499 +183 263 73499 +614 818 70925 +614 818 70925 +614 818 70925. Any of this line you called, you will have access, and then your call will be taken, and you will speak your mind to Biafrans on Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2.
Biafra's Got Talent exclusive.
All we need is freedom, equal rights and justice. All we need is our nation, the land of the rising sun. All we need is freedom, equal rights and justice. All we need is our nation, the land of the rising sun. Oh yeah, yeah, you say.
All we need is freedom, equal rights and justice.
Everybody.
All we need is our nation, the land of the rising sun. All we need is freedom, equal rights and justice. All we need is our nation, the land of the rising sun.
They rape our mothers in the farm, subjecting them to human acts. Our land is under siege. They kill our youth every day. They say they will allow us to control our destiny. That's one they must treat us like the slaves in one land, using our politicians as their willing tools to enslave us. We must fight for our freedom, lest we all shall perish.
All we need is freedom, equal rights and justice. All we need is our nation, the land of the rising sun.
Again.
All we need is freedom, equal rights and justice. All we need is our nation, the land of the rising sun.
This music is dedicated to all the patriotic Ipobians. Their passion for Biafra will echo to eternity. Be strong. They divided us with hatred, looting what treasured with avarice. They trampled our human rights. They made us slaves in one land. No more mental slavery. Now we have known who we are. No more inferiority complex. No more divide and rule. Our flag must be raised in the United Nations. Our flag must be raised in the African Union.
All we need is freedom, equal rights and justice. All we need is our nation, the land of the rising sun.
Again.
All we need is freedom, equal rights and justice. All we need is our nation, the land of the rising sun.
This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2 coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London. Our lines are open right now. You can call in +183 263 73499 +183 263 73499 73499 plus 183-263-73499 plus 614-818-70925 plus 614-818-70925 614-818-70925 614-818-70925. The lines are open. Call on the line. Can you hear me, brother?
Nwachineke.
And you too, my dear brother. They will.
I greet all Biafrans. I'm giving special greeting to our MAZI NWACHINEKE, wherever he is. May the Almighty Chukwuokike be with him, guide him and protect him. This will fair, and they have already fair. I'm going to the point you made about Obasanjo, the criminal in Yoruba land. Hearing that he is an Igbo man claiming to be a Yoruba man, it seems like Mazi. It seems like this man.
Hello?
Hello?
I'm with you.
Make
your point.
Our people should stand resolute and know that something is coming. But I'm praying that our people will not leave us, will not leave us, and Biafra must be restored. In days, as soon as before, I'm just giving. Let me just say 6 months time, something will happen. So the people can be with you and their family, and all our radio representatives in the name of Chukwuokike.
You say. Thank you very much. That's our dear brother. Let's take this call. Caller, can you hear me, brother?
Yeah, good morning.
You are welcome, my dear brother.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't have much to say, but I really appreciate your fighting and all the time. But one thing I wanted to say is this: the Fulanis, they have a game plan. What they do, the more we try to complain and try to complain as much as possible, the Fulani are buying more weapons and creating more jihadis. And now the jihadis are full all over the whole Nigeria now. And they are just increasing the numbers of jihadis. So now, the only way we can do, how we cannot use ordinary stick to fight jihadis, because there are too many now, all over. They scatter. So we also have to do what the Fulanis are doing. If we don't do what the Fulanis are doing, then we don't have chance. Because the Fulani are buying weapons, they use helicopter, they use plane, they are creating almost 100 bandits for every month. So if we don't do the same, we don't have chance. There will be a time where our people cannot even move on the road again. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. We must do exactly what they are doing to us, the way they are attacking us. That is the way we are going to do it. It's by having your gun. Have your gun. Call on the line. Can you hear me? Caller, can you hear me? Caller, can you hear me? You are not saying anything. Let me take this call. Chinemerem, can you hear me? Mazi Chinemerem Obiuku, can you hear me? Mazi Chinemerem Obiuku, can you hear me, brother? Mazi Chinemerem Obiuku, you always have a problem. Can you hear me? Call on the line. Ugo, can you hear me? Ugo, can you hear me? What is happening? Ugo, can you hear me? The same line.
Yes, Mazi, can you hear me?
Yeah. You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you so much. Greetings to you, my beloved brothers and sisters. Our God, Chukwu Abiyama, will continue to be and continue to move us forward because He is our strength. Mazi, I want to go on the aspect of this. You see, these evil politicians, more especially the old fools like Obasanjo, the reason why these people continue to talk is because after all the evil that they have committed against the innocent citizens and nothing happened to them. It is very sad because assuming that Obasanjo give an account of the killings of innocent people in our land, the one he did in Bayelsa, that Timaya used to sing a song, assuming that all the evil that this man committed, that they hold him and they go on accountable for them to give an account, he wouldn't have mouth to talk a rubbish, make a rubbish statement. So for that reason, I'm saying, we the indigenous people of Biafra, more especially this particular generation, the Almighty God will destroy all of you because we can never spare you. We can never allow you, all of you that is doing evil, even this biological republic current leader, this evil Buhari's cabas, because Buhari is gone. They are doing all their evil and they think they will go, you can never go scot-free from our hands. If you like, continue to kill people, continue to intimidate people, you are going to pay. Go to Bulai Mohammed, Erofai, all of them, as you're killing innocent people, you are adopting Christians, forcing them to believe on your own faith. You will give account of this. Your generation can never experience peace. The evil seed of Fulani remains the reason why Fulani is the people that is causing problem in different parts of the world, and they will be destroyed. They are cursed. So I'm saying this, these people, when they commit all this evil, nobody will give account, nobody will hold them responsible. But let the world know that we can never allow those that scratch and kill us. You scratch our wound. After you kill us, you still come back and scratch this wound. And you want us, let us, the world is silent now. Seeing them intimidating people, killing people, let them remain silent when the indigenous people of Biafra will rise against these people. I continue to say this. As they are killing us, intimidating us, nobody is talking from any part of the world. They seem as if their eyes is blind. When that time comes, let them remain silent because we can never spare these people. First, before we go, Mazi, let them release our leader, Mazi Kanu. Our leader, Mazi Kanu, is an innocent man that is demanding for his freedom. Let them release our brothers and sisters, which they go from different provinces in our land and they adopted them and kidnapped them. Let them release them. We continue to demand for their release because they are innocent. They should have it in mind. The evil seed you sow today, definitely you and your children will reap it tomorrow. Mazi, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. That's Mazi Ugo. Thank you very much and keep on the good work. Mazi Chinemerem Obiuku, can you hear me? Mazi Chinemerem.
Yes, good morning. Good morning, Nwachineke. May Elohim bless you, Nwachineke. I am Mazi Chinemerem Obiuku. I have from Abaje in Wangele local government, all the previous Biafra land. Mazi, don't mind the new Zoo network provider that they are always attacking us in course, but we are forging ahead. Mazi, according to your news this morning, Mazi, you see these pastors in Nigeria, clergymen in Nigeria are terrorists. Nigeria, everything concerning Nigeria is terrorists. They are pastor terrorists, they are senators terrorists, they are police terrorists, criminals everywhere. They are politician terrorists, they are intellectual terrorists, they are doctors terrorists. Everything about them is terrorized. It's terrorists. Imagine in Nigeria that you went to hospital, doctor will tell you deposit 150,000 before operation, before to do operation to somebody, for rescuing life first. You first of all demanding money before rescuing life. That is the why I hate this contraction called Nigeria. Talking the one talking about Obasanjo is an Igbo man, but people doesn't know. He's from Onitsha. Obasanjo is from Onitsha. This Obasanjo is from Onitsha. But these people cannot have because they against their ancestors, and the ancestors is against them. Both Obasanjo and the Wicklack. Mazi Nwachineke. Emmanuel thrown over lineage here commit abomination to Biafra. He mentioned the name Biafra. Or the name Nnamdi Kanu, Ipob. All these people on social media now call them Mazi, go and watch their lineage. Their lineage is the cause, and the land they are against them, and they can't do anything now. That's why I told people Biafra is a spirit. And when they commit evil, now come asylum, they can't support Biafra restoration. Rather high for talk out for straight, but they can't stop the kingdom of God coming. Look at Okorocha.
Mazi, your line is zoologicalizing. Oh, Mazi Chinemerem, your line is zoological.
About that's the problem. The problem we are facing. That's the problem. That is the problem we are facing here. They are used to attack us left and right, that we are forging ahead. Nothing will stop us for this quest. The kingdom of God must surely restore. The kingdom of God must surely restore. Mazi, may Elohim bless you.
And you too, my dear brother. And you too. Let's take this caller. Caller, you have been waiting. Your name and your location.
Yes, my co-vineyard worker. Yes. It is well. It is well. My brother. Emma, I'm not going to tell you if you are telling an Igbo man that there is war very close to his doorstep, the next thing you will hear from him is that nothing is happening. In short, maybe eventually come very close to my door. And you are telling them that this war is at your gate, and you saw millions of invaders, millions of terrorists coming to terrorize them. They will tell you it's time to my gate. You are not sure. Why am I saying this now? It's concerning the riverine area that these people has refused to see and hear the truth concerning the restorations of their origin. They are sold out. Just like as what Pastor Bosu said, and all those things are unveiling one after the other. The oil in Biafra belongs to Jigawa, and there is no oil state than the Nigerian state, Nigeria itself. Now Obasanjo has come out to make it very clear to them that if they are hoping to actualize their visions based on Niger Delta, whatever, and the lower Niger, and whatever thing that they are fooling themselves, that the oil belongs to the zoo. Now, Aliko Briggs has been on air last year. She has been on air last year, dismantling what our leader was saying. Despite her visitation to our leader's house, David Clark has also been speaking against us. Now, they are coming out to say something concerning the oil. And I want to ask them, if really they want to restore their dignity, why are they still making friends with their enemies? And none of them from the riverine area, none of them are saying a word. We had to be very clear when we come out and say it's not an Igbo man. So if whatever thing that is happening to them, they deserve it because they work for it. Because he that fetch a firewood with hand will expect lizard. They say that the reason why we are coming to them or telling to them is because of their oil. That we want to take their oil, that we want to dominate. And now someone told them that we want to dominate them, that we want to rule them. Now they have had it for the horse's mouth. The people that decide what happens in Nigeria, the people that predict, the people that govern, the owners of Nigerians. And I want to ask them, how many of the riverine people owns an oil block? Oil is in your land, and the people that are making use of it are from far away north. And when we talk about Biafra, you begin to remind us that we are not the same, that you are not our brother, you are not an Igbo man, but you answer our names. Let them face it on. If these Fulani people will rise up and get to that place and finish all the oil, let them get and take it because they deserve it. Because you don't eat, you don't even make use of it. Your hand is not even there. You don't even know. Many of them have not even seen how oil look like. Yet they brag about oil. It is better the enemy comes to take it away from them. That is it. Because whatever we have that we cannot make use of it, we are not the owner of it. So let me just stop here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, the powerful man of God. Thank you, and keep on the good work. But we will do the needful. They are our brothers. We'll still help, see what we can do to assist them. We must continue because even if we allow the Fulani to take part of the land, it will be a cancer to our generation to come. That is why we have to extend the hand of fellowship and continue. Not what is oil. Oil is everywhere. This time, moreover, oil is dying even. What you have upstairs is better than what you have on the ground. That is one thing. If you go and check the amount of money Google make in a year is bigger than the budget of the whole Africa. Is the word, because you follow the word to enter into another new version of world. They have changed your natural things to become useless. So if you are hoping on those things, you don't have anything. That is what they must understand. But these are old fashions. Edwin Clark and the Obasan, these are old versions. They are. My annoyance is that the people, the young stars who claim that they are into the new world or latest or whatever, I don't know the word to use because new world mean a different thing, will still be listening to the old fashion or expecting something good to come out of them. That is where the problem lies. Thank you very much, and let's take this call. Caller, thank you for holding. Can you hear me? Caller,
thank you, MAZI NWACHINEKE.
You are welcome, brother.
I can hear you.
You are welcome.
My name is Simon. And we're calling from America, Spain. The Chuku Kikabia, bless every IPOB family member all over the world. Bless our able leader, MAZI Nnamdi, wherever where he may be, protect him and guide him. May any evil plan they plan against him back to sender. Like as his prayer always said, Akasi Hagabahon. The war will be between them. Akai Docha, Akai POB Docha. The Menangiri Wogu, Yana Bawa somewhere on where or follow. My brother, I like things that is unfolding and the way it has been happening, because when you see evil, you don't want to talk about it. You think that it will not affect you. Rogers is lamenting, acting hope or the killing of Gulag. The letter wanted to frame IPO to Gulag, said out the name of the people that killed him. We never come to destroy our land. We come to protect people because we foresee. MAZI Nnamdi can foresee what is coming on, what these people have planned before he start moving all over the world. Sometimes he will be 13 hours on the air, moving, searching, looking for those people who can Abiamako for this trouble. I thank every one of you. Okike will protect and bring you back. We want our own Jesus alive. That was covenant and agreement with Almighty Okike. He's here with us. But MAZI, let me say this thing. You know, things that is going on, but people, both our people who doesn't even know who they are. All these things have been, I will get that report for you. A report of 1835. When the British, some Lord McConnell or whatever, when they were coming to Africa, how to come and divide us, take our spirituality, and turn us barbarians against ourselves. But we Biafrans, we said no. We have been fighting for the freedom up to date. So what is going on now? If they want to say the truth, let them come out. Nigeria is no more working anymore. In 2022, it will be more worse. Some Nigeria will enter in a financial state, what they call a junk. A junk. They can't even get credit anymore. Our people, please allow this Nigeria dying natural death now. No Igbo president, nobody can fix it. Nigeria is atomba. Let it go. Let us build a new nation. This is what we are fighting. Because some of you that think that we are mad when they are destroying some of our men or we rejected anything from Nigeria. Because it has nothing to offer. They must come for you one day. Our people, this is the time. Oh, look, Hope's of them might have turned Imo State. You know how we're getting some of them they are doing not even here in Abuja. But you know we have brought war to Olu. After the civil war, you are the first person that invited anything bomb in our place, and it's going on. Before they will say that we don't want to support anybody, we don't want to make anything good. Before Biafra now, they did this and that. No! Look at what is going on. Is that why he become Imo governor? No, it can't be. This 2021, with the Almighty Chukwu Okike Abiyama, and why we are fighting, and why people, millions have died. 2021 is just Ogamana. Repent. 2022, we can't tolerate all this rubbish. Enough is enough. Thank you for giving me this opportunity for coming up. But one thing we say, we are asking for freedom. All here, Biafra, sign up from here.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's take this call. Must be Mazi Okechukwu Eziko. Mazi, can you hear me? One name, madam.
Yes, I can. I can hear you very well. Mazi Nwachineke, can you hear me, sir?
Loud and clear. Even Lai Mohammed is listening.
Nwachineke, pack wapang. Pack wapang. Makilo tewegele wedo. We are Biafrans from the ancient up to this generation, and we will continue to be Biafrans till eternity. We are the children of the Creator of heaven and earth, Chukwu Okike Abiyama. Every human being created by God Almighty, Chukwu Okike Abiyama, and we are a race chosen by Him alone to worship only Him and no other God. And the Biafrans, watching like Chukwu Okike Abiyama since Emma, all akwụkwọ nsọ ka ha ji wa ọkwa na ahịa the people of the book. Ịnọtacha ozi ata were akpakọ omume ọnụ zuwe ihe ata na-echi maka jana chikebezie m Chukwu Okike Abiyama since we are IPOB under oath, under his name, through our leader Nnamdi Kanu, and you are the head of the directors of the DEC. Maka Chukwu Okike Abiyama ji aka were Nnamdi Kanu dị n'aka Fulani si Fulani ngwa jide ka anyị mara ihe ị ga-eme ọnwa akara aka ka ebuta esekekwala. If we stop what we are doing now, we are gone as the rest. That is the picture you will be seeing. Nwachineke. Then they came for it. Only Biafrans. If we stop what we are doing now, and the Fulani and the Britain and the whole world defeat us, we are gone as a race. But it can never happen. We are formidable. Biafrans. First Samuel chapter 3 from verse 1 to end. Yana the same First Samuel chapter 4. First Samuel chapter 4 from verse 1 to end. There, Chukwu Okike Abiyama, me ihu ya mazi ya me ebe niile ohu tawere hu esem na m gawa aja m na selin. There, hedila pongo wanyangi. Na figeta nga abo wonwe wente nga abo. Na he na ekechi gina na kwa ngela osu ka ide lepo. Maka any day we raise our hands with God power. Every human being don't be on the right. There, Chukwu Okike Abiyama saying, according to Deuteronomy chapter 27, from verse 1 to end, and the same Deuteronomy chapter 26, my question at 27, then at 26, from verse 1 to end, then Exodus chapter 14, from verse 1 to end, already, oh, cross over, why did they cross over? Then they have, when they sing out, I would have one flag, I never a friend up. We are no longer apologizing to electors. Anything pretend you want to do. Biafrans, when I see Leviticus chapter 20, Leviticus chapter 20, from verse 1 to end. Religious leaders here in Biafra land. When I see 1 Kings chapter 13, Father Mbaka, 1 Kings chapter 13. See, all the religious leaders here in Biafra land, whether you be father, whether you be pastor, as long as you are under Jesus Christ, Makandi Banada under Jesus Christ. I am regular line or follow. Makandi Tenda Nanga Joke, I am available. First Kings chapter 13. Only Nile, apparently not to pretend to the United Nations. They will let them watch it. First Kings chapter 13 from verse. I'm a minute on the way. I'm not getting it. Exactly. Our panel for Jesus Christ. Leave up in the Bachelor Burini. I like a fellow more. Makagura, I got a penny. They're watching Buria. Can't cut away. Watch it like Madoa Bango, Dennis Dozen. If you had land for Maza, can I forget that one way? Gain a number stop where I get you to Game with the mother blood, someone gaba, you like the Talibans, I like check it there, everybody will be at the land. I like know where it will. Now for now, what's it like a Nabia? What's good together? Nabia,
Oh, Biafra. Thank you very much. That's MAZI Ezikoha. Sister, thank you for holding Wada. Thank you for holding the line. You are welcome. You are welcome.
Good morning, Nwachineke. Good morning, everybody. Again, my name is Marian Heda. I'm calling from Maryland, United States. MAZI, you guys have been on fire recently. I mean, you guys have been doing excellently well. I mean, when I say you guys, I'm talking about all the broadcasters on Radio Biafra. The broadcast MAZI Jonathan did yesterday and a couple of days ago were brilliant. You guys are an institution. Now let me go to what I just want to say that out to give you guys that accolade because you all deserve it. Peter, all of you, you are brilliant. You're on fire recently. But anyway, moving forward, the issues that are recent issues when it comes to Okorocha and the brother-in-law and Okebeke, one major thing for me that is so outstanding is the exposure of what people must understand. All these people that are in leadership, from the pastors, the ministers, religious leaders, or stakeholders, as they say it, because it's the common word in Nigeria right now, stakeholders. And all these governors, ex-president, commissioners, everybody. Let them look at what happened to the young man. He was in a church. A church is supposed to be a sanctified place that people must respect. He was violated. The minister that was there couldn't save the day. In fact, he took off from what I read. He ran for his dear life. Now, the young man had police details. That is security details. They couldn't save him. So what is the strong message here, or the outstanding message for somebody like me? All these people that are in power, because they have one form of security or the other, they don't give a hoot at what is happening. They don't give a hoot at the insecurity problem in Nigeria, especially in Imo State, because they think they are secured. But what happened that day should be an eye-opener for any fool who thinks because I have one level or two forms of security details going to save the day for me. No, it's a lie. And that because you're a minister, no, your life is not guaranteed. Now coming to Hope Uzodimba, who thinks because right now he can afford, because according to him, to use an armored vehicle to secure himself. I have a spoiler alert for him. The most he can stay in power is 6 more years. But I know he can't even get that. But let me give him that. After that, let him look at what is happening to Okorocha. When Okorocha was in power, he did almost the same thing. He never knew that this kind of day will come, the days of reckoning. Okorocha is now crying, look, asking for help. Couple of years ago, he was in power, dishing out power, didn't give a hoot, didn't give a damn, didn't care for the poor people. Now he's talking about Gulag. Now he's talking about all this. Where has he been? Where has he been? This is a question to all of them and a lesson to all of them who are keeping quiet and silent, thinking because it has not affected me, has not affected my family member. It's not around my domot. Oh my God, I have security details. The message clearly to them, if they have any kind of thinking faculty, you are not even safe. So what do they have to do? Come to that reality. Support IPOB, support Nnamdi Kanu, support the message you guys are dishing out. Come on and speak, let them come out and speak the truth to power, so that peace can reign, so that there will be some sanity in that land called Nigeria, especially Imo State. For us to move forward and achieve our ultimate goal, which is what? Restoration of Biafra. But as long as they keep quiet, thinking they're safe, from Ohaneze to the least of one of them, their days of reckoning is knocking at their door. That's what I wanted to bring up, because to me it's very important. Have a nice day and God bless.
Thank you very much, Wanda. Thank you very much, and keep on the good work. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's take this caller. Caller, thank you for holding. You're welcome, brother.
Thank you, Nwachineke. Good morning from my side. Hello, Nwachineke.
Yeah, you are welcome, brother. Continue. You have the mic.
Okay, good morning, Nwachineke, from my side. You are speaking to your brother, Opuze Enwiro, the scavenger. I'm calling from Africa Sud. Africa Sud is South Africa.
Oh, the scavenger.
Thank you for what...
Sorry, I couldn't recognize the line.
Yeah, you didn't recognize. It's okay, brother. It's okay.
Sorry.
Thank you for what you are doing for us in this Radio Biafra, the citadel of knowledge and prosperity, spirituality all together. Created by our leader, MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, a prisoner of conscience, a man who didn't do anything, a man who only prayed for his people to be liberated, for his people to worship according to God, according to how God created them, for their people to enjoy their resources, but the world powers, the escalated entities, the wicked ones don't want him to enjoy it. That is why they made him a prisoner of conscience. Mazi, what you're talking this morning is very clear. You can see the difference is clear. If you can remember, about 3 days ago, Archbishop Desmond Tutu died in South Africa here, and Archbishop Desmond Tutu is an Anglican priest, but he fought against apartheid to the extent that after even liberating South Africa, they made him a Truth and Reconciliation Commission chairperson, and he headed it well. But when ANC deviated from what Tutu fight for, Tutu fought against ANC again. He don't allow ANC a breathing space. Anything that ANC talk, he fought against them. Even Zuma, he fought against Zuma. Even in Mbeki, he told Mbeki and Zuma that God is watching them on what they are doing, which means you can see the difference between Obi and Bello. You can see the difference because when you come to Biafra land, you can see that the Biafra politicians, they are still Obi. And you know, when we are in school, we read a book day by day, English book. You can see that it's stated clear there. Obi is like an Igbo man, and Bello is like a Fulani man. And the fly, when we are reading, the fly said to Bello, don't look at me, read your book. But can you see how Obi is behaving? Obi refused to change. Obi is a boy. Obi, Igbo politicians, Igbo Christians, elders, they are like Obi is a boy. They don't grow. For 60 years, they're still promising you things will be good. Things will be good. For 60 years, 80 to 70 million people of your people don't have, they don't have electricity. They don't have good road. They don't have sea airport. They don't have seaport. They don't have international airport. They don't have any tangible thing. The only thing you have in your land is only 82 division. There is no government parastaria that important that you see in Biafra land. You only see 82 division. 82 division Next time we talk what 82 division means. Because if you go to Fulani land, what you see is a artillery division, Army College, Jaji, Defense Academy. You can see the name. The name is different from what you get in our place. So what we are now is that we the Biafrans, we have known our problem. We have known our problem that this Obi is a boy. Obi don't want to change. Obi want to remain Obi. And that is the Igbo elders, the Igbo politicians, the Igbo religious leaders. And we have warned them that we don't want to do anything against them. We don't want to do funny thing against them. All what they have to do is to leave our land and go into exile. When we build Biafra finish, they can come back. But if they refuse, they don't want to hear. You can see their masters, their slave masters, we start killing them. Their prisoner warders, because they are prison warders, they will start to eliminate them. But we want them now, we warned them that before this thing came, they must leave. They must leave. We have seen the future. We the IPOB, we the Biafrans, the genuine IPOB members, those who are suffering, who see tomorrow, who our leader, MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, have already prophesied and see tomorrow. God show him. All that God show him is happening today. But still, Obi is a boy. Obi don't want to change. Obi still want to remain Obi until he follow a stubborn fly follows a corpse go into the grave. They must leave now. They have failed woefully. They are irredeemable. They cannot do anything. They have failed. They have soiled their hand. And they cannot talk to their master in face. They cannot talk to their master. They can't, their master, instead of talking to their master, they will keep on being slaves. They will keep on being slaves, enslaving others and making us prisoners in our own land. In our own land. They don't want us to get breathing space. They are killing us. They are killing us. They are using our own to kill us.
Exactly.
Biafrans, rise up and let them leave us. That's the only thing. Thank you, Nwachineke, for taking my call. Biafrans, I love you. IPOB members, you are my blood. Thank you
very much, brother. Thank you. And we must continue to press on. Thank you. Let's take this caller. Must be MAZI Akazu. MAZI Akazu, can you hear me?
Yes, Nwachineke, I can hear you loud and clear. I hope I'm coming out.
The line. I've been trying to get your call. I've been trying to get Desmond call, but the call is coming. If I take your call, try to hold it. Thank you very much. Continue, brother.
Okay, Nwachineke, thank you so much. Just for formality's sake, I just want to say compliment of the season, though we are not celebrating because our leader MAZI Nnamdi Kanu is still in the hands of the enemy. This man called MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, I want IPOB all over the world to know, all lovers of freedom who have heard this voice to know that MAZI Nnamdi Kanu is prisoner of conscience. He is prisoner of conscience because what he asks for is what any man that have common sense can also ask for his people. Detaining him today in PSS Abuja quarter makes no meaning because we Biafrans has made up our mind. Over 70 million, both men and women, are today pregnant about Biafra. I don't know if these people can really understand or understood the mess they have found themselves. MAZI Nnamdi Kanu have pregnanted millions, and there's nothing will stop this freedom that we are fighting for. So therefore, I want them to do the haste to release him unconditionally because we Biafrans we are running out of what would I say? We can't hold our patience anymore. So please, I said Chukwu Kabiama, guide and protect him from every hands of the evil ones, from all evil doers. Destroy his enemy before they come close to him. Any man or woman that want to do any harm to him, Chukwu Kabiama, destroy that person and his family. This is my prayer this morning, and so shall it be in the name of Chukwu Kabiama. He said, MAZI, this is your brother MAZI Akazu. I'm calling from Austria, and by the special grace of Chukwu Kabiama, I am the IPOB Austria National PRO. MAZI, I want to say that Chukwu Kabiama has been vindicating IPOB and MAZI Nnamdi, because when the enemies are gathering, Chukwokika is setting confusion among them. Today, another vindication of IPOB through the kidnap of Uchewosu, Roger Sokorota have come out again to speak that Hope Uzodinma is the unknown and Ikohos is the unknown government killing our people. That Hope Uzodinma knows what is happening in Imo State. He will go and kidnap, he will go and kill our chiefs and our SS, and at the end of the day, he will try to hang it at the head of ESN or on IPOB. But the world know that IPOB and MAZI Nnamdi, we are peaceful. We have been rallying all over the world. We have been going to protest all over the world. They know how they know our conduct. They know that we are peaceful. And they know that what we are asking for is our right. It is legitimate. And nobody can stop us asking about our freedom, because we have found that Nigeria is not a place that we are going to belong. That we are running away from that dungeon called zoo is because we will never find our destiny there. Millions even today want to run away from that place, because if they get the opportunity, you can't find anybody in that hell called Nigeria. I'm telling you, my brother, this pregnancy that all of us is carrying is either Nigerian government will do the needful very soon, or this pregnancy will destroy all of them. How can we sing the long song in a foreign land? How can we scavenging in a foreign land? Our children, they cannot be able to hit their chest and say they are at home. Even all of us that are here, if we fail to get Biafra, most of us will die and our children will not come back home. They cannot be able to say this is where they come from. Is it what we want? The answer is no. We must stand on our feet to make sure we fight and get Biafra. This is what we are asking, and there's no going back on it. MAZI NWACHINEKE, I heard one idiot called Mr. DJ. Even at this time, our leader MAZI Nnamdi is still in the hands of this idiot to come out, this idiot in London, yapping, saying that what is happening in Biafra land is caused by MAZI Nnamdi and ESN. Today, is it not Roger Sokorota came out to say, let the whole world know what is happening? When we say these people are the enemy of Biafrans, people don't understand what we are talking about. When we say these autopiloters are the enemy of MAZI Nnamdi and enemy of Biafrans, people still don't understand. But they can see the handwriting of the war where they are going. From Biafrans to Idu, from Idu to autopilot, from autopilot, they are all confused. But I thank you, Biama, that the real Biafrans, the real ones who are pursuing this cause in spirit and in truth, know the truth. And we shall stand on this truth. And I want to thank all of you, MAZI. You people are doing tremendous job, from you to NWACHINEKE. From NWACHINEKE, MAZI Ak Peters, MAZI Alozie, Ike Chukwu, all of you, MAZI Obilo, all of you that have done this great work, and all our media warriors, Chukwu will bless all of you. Keep on giving you people the wisdom and understanding. And at the end, we are going to win. Because truth is something that nobody can run away. You can dodge it, but at the end of the day, it will hit you. So I'm asking our people in Biafra land, please wake up. Stop listening to these criminals who came to destroy this struggle that all of us have built together. This family that all of us belong. Please, I'm begging everybody to stand up, listen to DOS, listen to what IPOB is saying. Don't mind any other autopilot or any other idiot who is coming to deceive our people in the name of their fighting Biafra. But at the end of the day, they are working with the Nigerian government. Mad people everywhere. And I'm calling, please, all our brothers here in Austria and sisters of lovers of freedom here in Austria, please. We know what is in our hand. Let us join DOS, all the zonal coordinator. We know what time it is. Please, let us work hard to support our leader, MAZI Nnamdi, that in no due time he can be able to come out once again to join us so that Biafra will be restored. MAZI, thank you for giving me this opportunity. May Chukwu bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mazi Akazu, and keep on the good work you are doing. Let's take this caller. Caller, you are live now. Thank you for holding the line. Can you hear me, brother?
Yes, sir. Mazi, good morning.
You are welcome. Oh, Mazi Nkwo, like you know.
Oh, hey, Biafra. What the mama answer?
Jehovah bless.
Good morning, great Biafra. Good morning, great Biafrans all over the world. My name is Mazi Nwachine Wisdom. I from Ohaji, my Sinimo province, Biafra land. I'm calling for my location. Mas, based on all the news and also one of the DOS that came up this morning, Mazi Isaiah Oba, I pray that Kabema will continue keeping him and all the DOS members. I want to make a comment based on what happened to Rochas Okrocha's son-in-law, whatever Chengusu. At least Chuko Kikabiama, who have seen the heart of genuine Biafrans, who have seen the heart of MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, a prisoner of conscience, a man that committed no crime. This man never thieved anything from Nigeria. He never committed any crime, any of any such in Nigeria. He never committed. He have seen our heart. He have heard our cry, and exposed Hoku Uzodenjo in Imo State. This man have committed atrocities, and when he committed, he labeled it on IPOB ESN. And the gullible ones, those that hate good, because anybody that will come out and condemn ESN and condemn IPOB or MAZI Nnamdi, that person is an evil. That person is evil itself. Is an evil incarnation in a human form. That you see a good work ESN is doing, and you will come out to condemn it. Chuko Kabama will polish all of you. But I thank Chuko Kabama for vindicating ESM and IPOB and MAZI Nnamdi Okukano. He God sent to liberate Africa. They have seen it. At least anything going on in Imo State now, the world will know. The one thing that even the world self, they know the truth. They know that IPOB will remain peaceful. We are peaceful people. We never commit any crime. But because of what they are benefiting in Nigeria, because of the oil, they don't want to come out and speak. But if they do not speak, Chuko Kikabema will speak on our behalf. Even we do not put our hope on any of them. We put our trust, we put our hope on Chuko Kikabema, who giveth freedom. Chuko Kikabema is the only one that gives freedom, because he created a man and make man to be free. So Chuko Kikabema will also give us freedom. I thank Chuko Kikabema for vindicating us in Imo State. At least Hope Uzodinjo, let him go ahead committing at least anything he's doing now. The world will know that he is the one. Even though they know, but they pretend as if they don't know. But now it have come to the landmark that Hope Uzodinma is the one killing the prominent people in Imo State, killing others in the name of ESN. Chuko Kikabema will keep on protecting ESN. He will keep on protecting IPOB all over the world, and he will avenge the death of all the innocent people, all the innocent Biafrans that Nigeria government through our evil politicians have killed. He will avenge on their behalf, and he will give us Biafra for his name to be praised. And also I want to comment based on Obasanjo saying that the oil in Niger Delta, which I am one of the people that oil flow at my backyard, but I don't know how oil look like from Ebema. They say that our oil belongs to Nigeria. Then I want to ask them, what about the gold in Nasarawa? What about the gold that they find out in the northern part of that zoological republic of Nigeria? Who do it belong to? You see the injustice in Nigeria, and the reason why Nigeria can never stand as one, because of the injustice. Okay, if oil in Niger Delta is belong to Nigeria because of the useless constitution written by one man, then what about the gold in the northern part of Nigeria? What about other mineral resources that we have found in other parts of Nigeria? Where do they belong to? The people in the north will go and mine their gold. Nobody will shoot at them. Nobody will kill them. But the oil in our backyard, if we go to take it, they will tag us that we are militant. They will tag us that we are criminals for what that belongs to us. So they say we are stealing oil that belongs to us. Chuko Kikabema, you should be a judge, and he will judge that stupid, that Baba Ota, he will judge that stupid man, even though that Igbo man claiming to be not to be an Igbo man. I'm sorry for his children and his generation to come, because they are going to suffer the consequences which their grandfather and their father have committed against his own people, against the Igbos. Chukwuka Abema will judge all of you. And one thing is that I want to tell my people, you see now, you're hearing it from all the evil politicians that the oil in our backyard belongs to the Nigeria. And when you talk about Nigeria, who are the Nigeria? It is the Fulanis, because the Fulanis are the ones that share the national cake. They are the ones taking everything that belongs to us. He said oil belongs to them because he's one of the beneficiaries. Obasanjo is the one of the beneficiaries of oil. He have money in pounds and dollars in trillions, and he's benefiting. Okay, even though the oil belongs to Nigeria, what have they done with the oil money? They should tell me just one important thing they have done with oil money. Nothing. Electricity Nigeria don't have. Good road Nigeria don't have. Water Nigeria don't have. What the politicians do is to loot the money. They will loot. After looting, they will come and tell us, come next 4 years, come and vote, go and take your PVC, and go polish all the reverend fathers and the reverends, anybody that will come and tell his church members to go and get their PVC. Chineke PVC, because PVC have not done anything for us. You vote, after voting, they will loot. They will wait for another 4 years to vote. After voting, they will loot you. For how many years now? Nothing have changed. Instead, things will change from good to from bad to good in Nigeria. Is changing from bad to worst. From bad to worst in Nigeria, nothing is changing. Nothing. There's nothing you'll be proud of. Nothing that they will call you as a Nigeria. You say, I'm proud of Nigeria because of this. I'm proud of Nigeria because of nothing. No good road. No electricity. Nigeria is the only country in Africa that don't have electricity. If you don't know, you're in Nigeria, you're hearing my voice. Nigeria is the only country in the whole of Africa. No matter how small Benin Republic is. Benin Republic can have 24 hours light too. Benin have 24 hours light. Other African countries have steady light. But Nigeria, the giant of fraud, the giant of looters, they don't have even 20 hours light. They don't have. But you people claiming to be Nigeria, go polish all of you. All we need is our leader MAZI NWACHINEKE Kanu to be released and let Biafra be restored. And that is what we will get. Biafra must be restored. No man born of a woman will stop it, because we fighting for it. We come with clean heart. We come with a clean hand and a clear mind. Unless those that are dodging, hiding in IPOB that are full of evil. But I pray that Chukwuka will expose anybody in IPOB that is not fighting with his clean heart. Chukwuka will bless. We expose them and destroy them. Let them continue yapping. Small thing will happen, they say ESN. Small thing will happen, they say IPOB. Chukwuka will destroy all of you. Mas, thank you for picking my comment. Chukwuka bless you. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, MAZI NWACHINEKE, and keep on the good work. Desmond, can you hear me? We really battled it today. I've been looking for you. Before I pick your call, it will miss, so I have to hold you. Thank you for holding the call.
Yeah.
Welcome.
My brother. Good morning from here. Good morning to great Biafrans, IPOB family members worldwide, and our leader, His Excellency MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. Chukwuka will continue to be with you, strengthen you, and you will lead us into Biafra and even beyond. You say, Nwachineke, like, my name is Desmond and I'm calling from Italy. Mazi, I want to thank you for your good analysis this morning, and I also want to thank our media head, Mazi Chukwuka, for his short enlightenment this morning. All these things, they all work for our own good and for our own enlightenment, which is very, very important at this critical stage of our struggle. Now, before I comment on analysis, Mazi, this morning, let me first of all bring to the foremost of Biafrans the importance for us to continue to support ESN. It is very, very clear, like our leader used to say, that then you should know that that is where our success is. We have seen the way that they have all been planning, be working together to make sure they blackmail ESN, they blackmail IPOB, they do all sorts of things to bring us down before the world, because they know that ESN, the effectiveness and the work of ESN, it is the protection of the land of Biafra. And like one of our brothers always say, that the day our leader inaugurated ESN was the day that Biafra came. So therefore, I want to encourage our people to continue to support ESN despite all the tribulations, despite all the challenges. But we must know that all these challenges and tribulations are very, very important, because if they are not there, we are not going to be making progress, and we are not going to be moving forward. And as long as they are there, we will continue whatsoever we are doing. We will double our efforts, because we can only allow them to make us stronger and not to do their part. So Biafrans, IPOB Italy national body through the national coordinator has brought out these two numbers for us to call and support ESN. The first number is +39 3510 46055. I'm going to repeat, +39 3510 46055. This number is for IPOB national coordinator in Italy. And the second one is +39 3512 551274. I repeat, +39 3512 551274. This is IPOB national PRO number in Italy. Any of them will call will be directed on how to support ESN. It is very, very important. It is mandatory. It is compulsory, because the truth of the matter is, if you are a Biafran and you are in Italy and you are not supporting ESN financially, they know you that you are not supporting us, you are not part of what we are doing. You must give your support to ESN for the protection, the guidance of the land, the people, and the properties of Biafrans. Our mothers must be able to go to farm and come back alive. Our sisters must be able to go to farm and come back alive. The lands of Biafra must be secured by all means. It is very, very important. Nwachineke, I want to say something. Sometimes we follow this thing historically, I remember when our leader, after the day they brought him to court, after his first appearance, I think it was on 26th of July, if I'm not mistaken. The second, when they brought him to court, the first time they brought him to court, not when they first rendition him, the first time they brought him to court. After that court date, the useless Attorney General of the zoo country called Malami, he came out and he held a press conference, and that press conference, it was all filled with Nnamdi Kanu here, Nnamdi Kanu there, IPOB here, ESN there, just all talking nonsense, killing of Bulak, killing of Dorakuri, Professor Dorakuri, and many other people. Now, after that is rubbish, display of stupidity and foolishness before the whole zoo animals in Nigeria. Sorry, because sometimes these people, they lack the capacity to ask important questions. That's why we call them zoo. Until they wake up, because this is you can't be behaving like an animal. You want somebody to call you a human being. It's not good. The person is not helping you also. So the first media house that rushed to, after that his display of stupidity and ignorance, the first media house that rushed to our noble barrister Aloy Ejimako was BBC. They rushed to him to interview him, and in that interview they were asking him, Nnamdi Kanu this, Malami said Nnamdi Kanu did this, Malami said IPOB do this, Malami said ESN do this. They said that he had to even try to direct the interviewer that you are telling the way that is not proper. So now what I want to ask BBC, these schoolmakers, these children of tradition in our land, have they gone to interview Rocha Sukrocha that you have clarified the killing of Bulak? You have clarified all the whole cannibal camps in Imo State, that it is the governor, that has been sponsoring, killing people, committing all these atrocities, causing havoc in the land of Biafra in Imo State. Have they gone to interview that man? This is to show Biafrans that have they gone to do so?
For where?
Okay. So this is to show Biafrans that BBC is a demonic, they are the problem that we are having in Biafra. They are one of the problems. Because this thing that channels, even sometimes, channels sometimes, when there was the when there was an attack sometime in Imo State, they even tried to put a call across to our media publicity secretary, Ipob, to clarify issues, you know. But this BBC, they can never ever do something, even say one thing good about what you are doing. Even they know that all these things are lies against us, even when the politicians that are doing to come out to say we are doing it ourselves. Because Rochas has told us now that if you so put Edema and them that they are doing all these things, but they will not still go and interview them. Do you see how able these people are in our land? Do you see why we need to chase all these people away? So why we are saying this is because when we are talking about these evil politicians, we should also be talking about this evil PPC. Because we are going to chase all of them away. All these media people in our land, we are going to chase all of them away. Rochas has now come out to, he said it very open. It's not hitting, it's very open that it is so close to them. You understand it? He said it open that it is so close to them, and because of that, he is looking around with armored cars, thinking that he's going to save him. Just like one of our sisters said that each of us should know all those security that we are around it will not save him. So even the armored tank that we take, when the time comes, it will not save him too. But what we are trying to do is to let our people understand that the evil, these politicians in our land are evil and they don't mean well for us. They want us all to die. And we must start to see them like that. They have gotten Al-Shabaab, give them military uniform, give them police uniform to continue to kill our people. And this is what they are doing. If Uche was shot there, they would have said it is IPO, it is KSN. But because the people, the Biafran people, raised that alarm, they could not kill him. Look at the story. And all these things are what our people will hear, and some people will still be following this foolishly. And be listening. Now, it is not clear that it was Opus that killed Pilat. It is clear that he is the person sponsoring government, DSS, Nigeria police, Nigerian army to be covering their faces and be killing our people. Have you seen it now? God will continue to expose them. Our God is fighting for us. And Biafrans must remain resolute, because at this time, as we are going into this new year, as they call it, those are political calendar. As we are going into this new year 2022, our people must understand there is need for us to pay good attention, to be very, very watchful, to be discerning in whatever thing we are doing. We must support the protection and the guidance of our land. We must support ESN. We must protect our land. If not so, all these politicians, they will kill us. We must look for them and chase them away from our land, because they are our problem. Because they are the people living and it was, they are not the first of us to start IPO before the government, before the Central Abuja did their own. They are the people that has been bringing this problem to us, and it cannot continue. So therefore, what I'm trying to tell Biafrans is to encourage us to see what is going around, to see what is happening, and use our senses, use our tongues to count our teeth, and then follow the right step and do the right thing. We must be disciplined. We must follow one line. There is no, this is a struggle. There is no democracy yet. When we go into Biafra, we can talk the way democracy. Once BOS give an order, we must follow them. You don't listen to any idiot from anywhere, because this in military is move ahead. There is no looking by the side or no looking back, because looking back might be dangerous for you. So Biafrans, we must remain resolute. We must continue whatever thing that we are doing. We must make sure that, because this is time for us to take our freedom, and we cannot do that if we are not ready. We cannot do that if we are not resolute. We cannot do that if we continue to listen to side talks and side distractions. We must face the goal. It is Biafra, and we are demanding for the unconditional release of our leader. Our leader was rendition, and now nobody is saying anything now. A lot of things are happening. They are killing our people, kidnapping our people. Nobody is talking. Tomorrow, many repercussions will come up when the people will start to react. When Kama will start catching up with them, you will see BBC go jumping out to talk nonsense. Our people must understand that this is the time, and we must not miss it. We must not miss it. Thank you very much, Nwachine, and God bless you.
And you too, my dear brother. Keep on the good work. Keep on the good work. That's our brother Desmond. Let's take this caller. Caller, thank you for holding. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you, MAZI NWACHINEKE. May God Almighty bless you.
And you too, my brother.
Bless Biafrans all over the world. Bless Ohamadike. whatever he is. May God Almighty protect him and guide him. Fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, may Kekere bless everyone. Mazi, what I want to tell Biafrans is that, you know, why the useless governor in Imo State is killing our permanent people is that those that he doesn't believe with him, those that he doesn't agree with his own conduct, those that they know that they will give him headache for what all the evil that he's committing. So those of the people that man is going after them, killing them one by one. This is the cause of that. Because anyone who support him, they will not do that person anything. The one that doesn't believe with him and doesn't support for his wicked government, they will go after the person, number one. And number two, Biafrans, the terrorists, they are everywhere around us, in our backyard, everywhere. We have to watch careful. Because these people, they are coming. Our leader tell us that they are coming. They are coming in numbers. But some of Biafrans, we keep deaf ear that nothing concerns us. They will not reach us. But look at it today. They are going from the church to go and kidnap people, to go and kill in the church. You cannot try that in the mosque, in anywhere in that zoological republic. You cannot temper in the mosque to go and arrest person or to go and kidnap person from there illegally. It cannot happen. But why today the Christians, the leaders in the Christian region, they keep quiet? When they see the truth, they have to tell the people in the church that stand for the truth, speak the truth all the time, but they couldn't. They will not do that because they benefit from the zoological republic of Nigeria. All these Fulani terrorists in government, in uniform, they benefit from them. That is the cause of that. That is why they doesn't want to speak the truth for the churches. So today is coming to every one of us, one by one. He has started going to church, from houses to houses, from the market square, from the road, they will take you. But let us, Biafrans, we believe that Biafra belongs to us and we stand for the truth, as our leader tells us all the time in Radio Biafra. Stand for the truth. Even the gun point is in your head. Stand for the truth and say it. And that truth will set you free. If we did not say the truth to Biafrans, we are all Biafrans from all four cardinal points of Biafran land, the former eastern region. We are all Biafrans. Those that they say they are Niger Deltas, they are not Biafrans. Those people, their lineage, their blood, I think they are murdered. I think they sleep with these Fulani people, bring them out in this world. That is why they have that wicked heart. They don't have that woman's sympathy to feel pity with one another. We know because these Fulani people, they believe to kill and to destroy. This is their life. That is why that blood is in them. So you can see it in those people. What I want to tell Biafrans is that if you know you are a true Biafran, whether in any way you find yourself in this earth, you pregnated any child from any country, any woman, don't allow your blood to remain outside. Don't allow your blood to remain outside, because this is the most of the things that these useless people do, like Obasanjo and other people, they are doing. Don't reject any woman you pregnant. Take care of that woman. Make sure you bring your daughter, your son to your country, which is the land of Biafra. Take care of that child. Nurse that child in a good way. Give him further advice. When he grows up, you will know that this is my father's land, this is my father's tribe. Because some of people, some of our boys today, some of us today, when we have a relationship with any woman at all in this world, in any tribe, when some people will abandon those women, some people will abandon the girls, and after when they give birth to those children, they will go and abandon them in the motherless baby's home. They will go and abandon them in the streets. And when those children grow up today, they don't know their father. What did they want those child to be? So, Biafrans, Anywhere you find yourself in this world, if you have a relationship with any woman, you take pregnant, and at the end of the day, if that child come out in this life, you don't know what that child will be, and you don't know what that child. If you don't take responsible for that child, tomorrow that child will be something else, and at the end maybe you will regret why this child. Oh, I abandoned it, because a lot of things. This is what we are passing through in Biafra land. If Obasanjo, the father, the parents, receive this Obasanjo in the good way, it could not be today as it be. Sometimes we have to look some of issues within ourselves also, because if we did not take care of one another, we did not tell each other the truth way. This is how we are going to live. This is how we are going to pass through difficulties and all these killings in Biafra land, in everywhere in Biafra land. Biafrans, let's reason. Biafra is for us. Biafra is our identity. Biafra is our religion. We cannot give up for this struggle. Those that they are doing sabotage in Biafra, inside of us, you say winch cannot kill you in outside country. Winch will come to your home. Winch will come from your compound. That is why we are passing through all these things today. The people around us, that is why they are keeping this struggle of Biafra. We never get our freedom, because within ourselves, we don't tell ourselves the truth. We believe that when we take this money from these politicians, these evildoers, you go and sell your brother, you go and kill your brother, you go and kill your sister. My dear brother, you that you are showing them the road, after they kill all your brothers, they will still come and kill you, because we cannot allow you to live, because you know the history of what you have done or what they have sent you to do. You know the history. You cannot live. They will still kill you. The better for you, better for us, we Biafrans, we should resign from all those evildoers, from all these wicked politicians and those bloodsuckers, those demons. They call themselves politicians. We should resist them. We should not give them any chance. We should not answer to their call. We should not answer to their messages. Because when they give you 100,000 naira for you to go and sell your brother, go and point Ipob, go and point Eastern Security Network, where go and show them the houses. This is where you will lose your lineage. This is where you will lose yourself, because I believe strongly Biafra will come. If it did not come this year, it did not come 2023. Biafra must come. Nothing can tame that. And when Biafra come, you will go to exile, and that exile will follow you to anywhere you be in this earth. Continue to do sabotage in this struggle. Continue to do evil. But one day, when Biafra come, anywhere you find yourself in this earth, we will follow you to that place and bring you to Biafra land.
Exactly.
That land you have committed, that place you have committed sin and run away, you will come back to that place and you will die for that place.
Exactly.
This is what I'm assuring Biafrans. Because we cannot stay like this to see Fulani people coming from different countries to come and occupy our land, and we are there pointing accusing finger with one another. Do you know that Fulani government, they are going from different countries, bringing people, giving them uniform in the name of the Fulani in Nigeria? These people we are saying, they are from different countries, Mali, Chad, from Somalia, every country, Sudan. They are in Nigeria, wearing uniform, the zoological army uniform, police uniform, DSS uniform, operating, killing our people, taking money from our people. This is their people. This is their foreigners, and they bring them to do their hard work for them. Biafrans, we should not sleep. When you are sleeping, let your eyes should be open. When you are sleeping, let your ears be open. Don't sleep like a useless man, like a drunkard, because these people, they are coming. They are in our backyard. They are in our market. They are in our churches.
Round it up with your dialect. Let them understand also, just in 3 minutes. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mazi. Dear friends, Mikoleman, the former Eastern region, the Biafrans, Mitmamana no, Kilmashi happen here to Biafra, ki consign bellable because the Biafra, Kung Le Tangi, is the reason it on crossiver, Kung Gena Wu Benue State, Kung Tum Gena Wu Bakasi, Live and Deacon, Liu Biafra, Kung Tum Gena Wu Tamizu War, gena uhe ta yiba ko baja Nigeria ba ko la Niger Delta le ni Nigeria li Nigeria bil puli you li you Biafra li you Nigeria ye Biafra mitma mana no o kubudo ikom iyako bena ogoja obaniku obudo mikwa man puhe pamipam mabela abwa minitiken li shaki lindele lige to bontan Biafra because Biafra for finally do the cham bendibetan but ho ke 1963 1960 1970 bendibetan bo ho ke o Biafra bendibetan ogbogbo tan se gbogbo tan bomb ima yi hetan ho Biafra which is bekwara hetan gbogbo Nigerian government but tan bomb hetan Biafra hebo kwara yitan Biafra so anene ke may happen li kwale dale ki gbeli ki kile blai yi kile blue cross vai yi kile blue budwa yi kile blue bane kwa yi kile bli ikoma yi akoye mi dem ngo bwane gi mitima mna no ki ba kwala bul ke be konka bo bwane tan le tamizugwo be ba kwala bul without a twinkle of an eye be why put an without a twinkle of an eye mitima mna no usi mabela bwa mnitiken libele di chamiti kiritinken linde le fight ko Biafra linde le get to bontan Biafra unanje da to shili li to penye li jo school imbe linda kiye li jo school li bala li tanabwa ta li blow so li fili secret ko blow so li zanzi blow so li fili society asset bam bam because of it ba unanje da na ta na shili ho annual ho situation I want unwa go jo school o spend on the melu higher institution on melu ha jo school unda lakiye but o ja he tan plan he tan sunka o bala o jo school e be kun dia wa jo school e ba fa ba ka o president be kun dia wa jo school e ba ka undia ku hele shidem u kon shikishi anen u plan ni ibala ho bon ho Chad ho ho Somalia hetin ya baba ho bon Nigeria be ya abilitem ke ho Biafra usi malibu aton shatan linda show be bibi bendi abo yeto abel heli wulitan we mwade tana bo ihe tamezo gwo ko le ho uzo dimma uzo ojo uyu ndu bibia ufano kifla ni ke betana shibo gwo bwana tan he tamezo gwo and uben ayade ame you may one of them ame kanu umeba nim le bel kubudu cross river state usi nitima mna no ndi anwu na heja u bible adile le ko na heja na yin o wa heja wo ma ndo nim lina heja linde bibi li swana shile bibi ne yin o be na ya de akome piecha no de lombe kai fulani lo me bashu ruga settlement li swana shi li bonye bu bon tana Biafra na like tabandi ya na ho Biafra ye usi nitima mna no ma support wo anyi listen the IPOB under kbanyi heli shide ma ya tata na wutini bu yi ukolizin be kolizin the MAZI Nnamdi Kanu fono lead tan ho Biafra fono deli ashide shi wendi abo me to pom la be kwa bele DOS be fana le me don tun ju aba onyo ya don tun ju radio Biafra wo deja because you na nza na ite I channel si be radio station able yi mani ile ma shibe ko ja ye wonu nda anything ashile ki ile ke ko ja ko television in Nigeria ye ita show joja Biafra television Biafra oja o platform Facebook etin ya ojo Biafra o tun in ojo bale kinu no ashi pelo Biafra ustimate ma na no baba na etin ya shi mayi ni ka lepu iyako bena iyala ogoja ikom obanleku mo de wo bakasi kontem ni na wo heta mezu bo baba na tan Igbo land bulpu ni even nikan ababe bon zele Niger Delta na banja shi yi ka be because bana nde ban bitanzi go left trade fene tana shi go banje leba go ban bitane ta mizu bo kan bo bwana tan mizu bo ita shi ko Abia Imo yana wu ha hotan lo yana wu ha hotan bo kuma go bwana tan kan o nyoke ubasenjo fona go bwana tan mo nyoke ubasenjo man na ame deny no tan obodo Cattle Ranch adela government wo amayi polishi dem wo nyo huna o cross river state Obasanjo action governor una bihele beta na shi agena Spain under obodo cattle ranch because ye angelo obodo cattle ranch yi kamezu yi oiton Biafra because angelo obodo cattle ranch yi heton Biafra peneta na shi Obasanjo ama kick against Omega and governor una ama belu uba as a president whole Nigeria because of Obasanjo na international press and both as a president whole Nigeria which is governor una ama Shaki yile ama Shaki ko Cross River State Shaki because angelo Cross River State na yiten yiton Biafra usimit mamna no he pam ma boy nate leave a boy think and support the one is in the IPOB under leadership and who is in the ateta na ngo call MAZI Nnamdi Kanu for nothing because of black, because of Biafra, because of me, because of Nwata, because of generation Otan. But now I wanna pay you prisoner name. I wanna sacrifice anything here. If parents say me one more in even with Cholema, Wema, because of Iba, because of I stand for the truth. When international Nigerian government, both way in a fair guard, even though you truth on big. But 18 years, she attention and one or ye would jesu attention and who am Miguel and Fanta, but you could call Biama, who think you protect you, who can should also both for poison, realistic, who 18 years, who poison one, who balakino no car whole life, woman, who poison one, who balakino no car, who car good head, hills in the jesu. Yeah, she will put on she. Concern go to Biafra, 18 years she will fail, 18 years she will take covenant, but in cost of Biafra. Biafra Maba, if share Kwakabutan, Helis in Jesu Christian, so shall it be in the name of Chukwuka Biama. All our enemies in Biafra land, they must die. All our enemies in Biafra land, they must die. Anybody that doesn't want Biafra to be restored, that person and his family, they will wipe away in the name of Chukwuka Biama, I pray. Anybody who doesn't want good things to happen in Biafra land, may God Almighty set them on fire day and night. Let their heart not continue to rest. Their heart will continue to beat until they testify and die without sin. In the name of Chukwuka Biama, I pray. Mazi, God bless you and God bless Biafrans. Let's support, do the needful and support Biafran struggle. Whatever you have, whatever you get, your voice, your $1, your £1, anything you have, support the issue of Biafra, because Biafra is for us. We cannot deny Biafra. Biafra is our religion. Biafra is our identity. But our enemies, they are around us everywhere. We should watch careful. We should watch careful. We should not do anything that our people will be lost in day and night. But please, Biafrans, let's be aware that Biafra is our hope. We don't trust anybody. We only Biafra we put our mind. And Biafra will seek for, Biafra will get. So shall it be. In the name of Chukwuka Biama, I pray. Mazi, God bless you for your good work.
You have really
bless all Biafrans. Bless everybody who is supporting for this struggle. May God Almighty bless everyone. And let us focus our attention for our enemies. Let us try to, all those things, sabotage, everybody is doing in the social media. Whether you be who, whether you be this and that, we doesn't care. What we need is Biafra. If you know you are fighting for Biafra in the truth way, let it be in your heart. But if you know that you are not fighting for Biafra, you are confusing us, taking money from the zoo government, you are trying to come and sabotage our effort, God will judge you and your household, and you will pay it when the day comes. So shall it be.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you. Thanks.
At the end of
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. The brother is really there with it. Thank you very much for that. I purposely gave him that time so that our brothers in the coastal region will listen to somebody like this, our brother, not like Edwin Clark them. Don't need to listen to that kind of set of people. These are brothers that just spoke now. These are the people you need to pay attention. Not even the ones that are in the creek, guiding pipeline. Not them. These are brothers that spoke now. These are the people you need to pay attention. Follow them. Listen to them when they are talking. If you are from the coastal region. Because these are the new breed who understand what's supposed to be done and how it should be. Not an old man who up to today cannot speak out the truth. Or those who have enriched themselves using the agitation, the struggle Every time they are warlord, they are this, they are hitmen, they are this, that. Politician will invite them, give them contract pipeline. Nothing good has ever come out of all those things to their people. No, sir. Old men, old women in the village are still suffering, no water. A land coming with the best of it kind. But there are people who are there making money out of it as a result of shooting gun, or doing this, doing that. Those things are rubbish. You listen to this brother each time he speaks. That is the kind of people the younger generation need to listen to from the coastal region. And not those broadcasting on social media, they are giving money. They give them money. See them, they have never ever even tackled their governors, their politicians. They only tell you DOS. Those of them in the social media from coastal area, they have given them money. The American IPOB women or whatever, those people have given them money, and that is why you see them talking rubbish. Whenever you hear this brother talking, that is the people this kind of people you must listen from the coastal region. Thank you very much. Call on the line. Thank you for holding, and God bless you. You were there throughout. Can you hear me?
Yes, Nwachineke, I can hear you clear. Thank you so much. Okay. I really want to appreciate you yourself for your time and all the work you're doing. Not just you alone, both other presenters that have been doing everything they can to make sure or to ensure that the freedom of Biafra is certain. And also the entire crew of DOS, all the Biafran coordinators, the IPOB coordinators and other assistants, everyone who have been at this period of time within these few months have proven beyond reasonable doubt that they are with our leader, MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, that to die or to live, they are with him. I want to appreciate all of us. What we are doing is we have sworn with our blood that this generation will never give up until we have Biafra, no matter what. Comes rain, comes sunshine, we will get Biafra. And nobody, no Lucifer, even devil himself can never stop us. Thank you, Mazi, and God bless you. Then let me comment on the issue of Imo State. We have been listening very well all along, and I really appreciate all the speakers, even the last brother who spoke. And you see, I'm so happy. I'm very, very happy because we fought this battle, I mean, in many places in social media where a lot of people, the gullibles, have been deceived by the name of USN IPOB, because some of us, not especially those down in Biafra land, we don't know what the enemy is planning. You know, this war started so long time ago. When our leader was first of all incarcerated, and it was the time of Clifford, and we fought the battle, and the time of Wazwike, they brought a lot of things in social media, as I discovered, they brought a lot of things in social media, tried to deceive so many people, and by God's special grace of God, God of Biafra, the battle was won, as usual, as God always help us. And the battle continued until this era when they targeted our finance and ESN and IPOB, top Apex authority. Knowing fully well the reason why you can wake up in your house today and come out and brush your teeth, you still brush your teeth and went inside your room and keep your brush just because ESN is existing. The reason why you can eat and sleep in the night today is just because IPOB ESN is existing. The reason why most of people now are enjoying their Christmas, they travel home safely, there is no incident. A lot of things never happened. Nothing happened. We never had anything. Everybody is going and be happy just because we have ESN. The reason why you can still speak today, get up in your house, go off your daily businesses or whatever in Alibo, just because ESN is still existing. Enemy knowing this thing fully well, and they targeted ESN by all means. They have studied everything from A to Z, understand the whole scenario. One by one, they analyze everything, knowing well that ESN is the taproot. ESN IPOB is the taproot that is holding the struggle. By all means, they try everything possible. They didn't succeed. And sometimes it's painful to me as a person that some gullibles, even among us, are not getting this thing correct. When they bring all this nonsense into social media, so we buy it very fast to condemn people that who have been working assiduously day and night. They never sleep. Like Nwachineke have been working here, is not being paid. Nobody's paying him a dime. Nobody's paying any of our DOS members a kobo. And yet, they bring out their time, everything in them, putting everything they have as a human in order to make sure we restore Biafra. And some people don't understand that, because somebody somewhere, $30 billion are going around the clock, moving around the social media, bribing all the bribeable in order for them to condemn this struggle. But I want to surprise all of them, the enemy, the zoo, and all the agencies everywhere. I want to surprise you. No matter what America said, no matter what British does, no matter what the World Power United Nations does, Biafra must be, and Biafra will soon be emerged. That sun will rise. Nobody can stop it. The glorious day will come. That day will rise. The Biafra will rise. Our leader will be released as soon as possible. So there's nothing anybody can do about it. So better they understand this clearly, because we have sworn, millions of Biafrans have sworn, actually they have sworn with their blood, that they will never give up, even if it's the last man that remains. No matter wherever, however, the Biafra must be restored. Our future generation must be happy. They will live in a country of their own. That country is Biafra. So coming to the Imo State issue, I'm so happy. Mazi, I want to play with you. You normally call the Okebeke. Okebeke is a harmless animal. This man don't deserve Okebeke. I think Ozodimba is the best at the baptismal name he deserves, you know, or chimpanzee. So this chimpanzee in Imo State that have been doing everything possible in order to delay this struggle or delay Biafran restoration, or then this whiter than snow after the ESM. We have been working since the inception of ESM. We haven't had any incident anymore in Abia State, in Anambra State, in Ebonyi State, in Imo State, you know, except these state-sponsored idiots, you know, that are killing their own people. That is also Dimba. So these are the issues. So people should wake up and understand this thing, that the Jew is in every nook and corner in order to bribe you to close your mouth. And I thank God today, I cannot hear those ones speaking again. I get to social media now, they are silent. They cannot speak again. ESN, IPOB, they all went back to their shares, because they have seen the truth and they cannot come out and confess. So, I really thank God and I appreciate God for everything that is happening. And I want to play also to extend this topic within a week, so that people who did not have the opportunity today to listen to this breaking news or read this somewhere, at least it will be extended to all of them, because some of them doesn't have time to listen, but they will have time to gossip against their own people. They will have time to destroy what we are building. They will have time to destroy the great day that is coming, that is Biafra. So, but I plead, if you can extend bring the topic again and again and again, even with the other topic, you just put it in as well, in order for people to be more enlightened and get more information about this Ozodimba and the sponsor. And also, I want to surprise you with another news, Nwachineke. Do you know that DSS have upgraded? They have upgraded from not just collecting money, you know, but they have already upgraded from working with the banditry, elevated name as the terrorist who was baptized by banditry. They have already upgraded to that extent. How? They went to these people, they went and collaborate with them to detect, to bring information, the names, who to kidnap, who to collect the money from. Then when they collect, they went back, that one is off camera, and shared the money with the so-called banditry or the so-called terrorist group, you know. So this is the extent this so-called DSS have upgraded to now. Nothing is in that country, in that zoo, everything is like hell. If anybody has experienced hell before, I think hell could be, maybe better than zoo. So everything has gone back to, I don't know, I haven't experienced this in my life, or nobody has ever experienced it. So, Nwachineke, I thank you so much. I don't want to take much of time, because it's already late. Thank you for good work you are doing. And I want to say, Biafrans all over the world, let's keep on doing what we are asked to do. That is the only thing we have to be doing right now, because the people in authority are working everything they can do to make sure that our leader is out.
And let's forget about all these reefers in the social media that are condemning DOS and condemning IPOB leadership. They are all pegged. They have been all pegged, whether you believe it or not. But one day you will get up to believe it, just like what is going on today. You come to understand today that UGM is being sponsored by the state, not either whatever they name it. So tomorrow you will also come to understand that these social media referrals, money mongers, are being paid to condemn DOS and IPOB. The DOS and IPOB are only group and is an only people that is tormenting the zoo and the world today. They are the only one who can offer you Biafra. They are leading you to Canaan land. They are leading you to glorious land, and they know this more than you do. You only study more than you do. You only understand the game more than you do. Then they try to destroy the game by using yourself. So don't allow yourself to be used. Anywhere you are, wherever you want to confirm, call the right people, call the Biafra, listen to the right information, and grab it and make use of it. As we do that, one day we will get to our Canaan land, that's Biafran land. As we continue, he say, thank you so much for my opportunity to do it to me.
Thank you very much, brother. I have spoken well. Why I call him Okebeke is because he empowered Imo citizen with the training of Okebeke. That is the reason. Thank you very much. And brother, you are live now. I think is Paul Onyemere Gabon. Paul, can you hear me? Thank you for holding the line.
Yeah, Mazi, good morning. Yeah, good morning, Mazi. Yeah, Mazi, good morning for the job you're doing for us. My name is Paul, calling from Gabon. Mazi, thank you for the work you're doing for us. The work you're doing for us you are doing a marvelous job for us. Chukwuka we reward you and your family. I know that Biafra is here already. For those who are working for Biafra Nation, God must reward them. Especially our leader MAZI Nnamdi, wherever you are in DSS dungeon, may Chukwuka protect you for us. Any weapon, anything, the plan before they came near to you, God will destroy that thing. Is what we are asking for. And they must release you because you are an innocent man. The only man who need the betterment of his people around the world. And I want to tell all Biafrans around the world must rise up because the agitation of Biafra Nation must continue. The agitation must continue around the world. We must continue evangelizing for the Biafra restoration. I know that DOS are doing a marvelous job for Biafran restoration, but the agitation must continue going on. I'm pleading to the all coordinators around the world must organize the protests around the world. Despite of what DOS are doing, we're not seeing what they are doing, but we must continue the agitation until Biafra come. And I want to tell Biafrans that you see what is happening in Imo State, because God has his own way to expose people. God has his own way to expose the evil men. God are exposing them in our midst. The whole atrocity going on in Imo State, people must know now that there is no Uzodimma and his government, foolish government in Imo State, are killing innocent people, are massacring people, tagging them. And Eastern security. So that's to show you how can the giant we commit atrocity in our land. People we are fighting to protect. You are saying that we are killing them. That's to show you that Hope Uzodimma, my brother, I don't know. God will destroy him and destroy all his generation. Hopeless Uzodimma, God will destroy him and destroy all his generation. So Mazi, what I'm calling to first of all, Mazi, I'm greeting the entire IPOB here in Libreville, especially Gabon zone. They closed their meeting last week. It was so great
Mazi. Our national coordinator was there, Mazi Chimamade. Our zone coordinator, Madabuchi, they make us proud that day. Despite me, myself, I'm not happy because the only man, the user of Biafra land in DSS dungeon. So I was not happy that day because until Anya Jamuzo of Biafra land is released, and these people must release Anya Jamuzo of Biafra land. Oh, MAZI NWACHINEKE, they must release him for us. DOS must be the need. I'm waiting to ask the question. I'm waiting to ask them question to make sure that our leader MAZI NWACHINEKE release. Because I'm waiting for them to ask them questions.
What question do you want to ask?
Because I know they are coming on air.
Hold on. You have been on DOS. What question do you want to ask DOS?
The question I want to ask is the way forward. Make sure we bring the zoo down. Make sure that we destroy the zoo.
By going to war. Hold on, to destroy the zoo by going to war or what? We'll make it clear. If it is a suggestion, you give it. Let's hear. Is it to go and exchange bullet with the zoo or what? Because you have been taking DOS.
No, Mazi. Yes, Mazi. What we need is peaceful movement to destroy the zoo as we continue doing it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Your line is breaking. But before you go, listen. Things are being done strategically for things to happen. There are things men are doing. You saw the protests in Israel. It was well organized and it was well delivered. It's not just ordinary protests. They have come out and said it. Amateur protest is a picture or didn't make any impact. And these days now, some of us, just like the way you are talking now, you could be in IPOB, but you are gathering your information from autopilots. You go there, whatever they tell you, you now bring it to inside IPOB. It shouldn't. Because when DOS come out now and say maybe this is what we are going to, they will now go and change it and reanalyze it. And that is the one most of us would like to listen. That is the place we would like to pay attention to. Use it against the DOS established by our leader. So these are the things. There are other protests that are coming up, but it's going to be strategic. I remember the interview I conducted with the European rep, and he said it very categorically clear that this is how it should be. It is no more like the other time. And remember the restrictions of COVID and all those things. So these are the things. Not that this time we say as if men are not working or not doing. And another thing is that we would like them to come out and tell you everything they are doing, which is not going to work. Shouldn't be in that way. Somebody in his broadcast came out and said that he's the one who introduced it at home. We have been doing, even during the time he was still in Igbo Youth Today or Igbo whatever nonsense they are doing in Igbo Union. But none of you have attacked him. So if DOS come out now and say something, that is where they will emphasize. Today now they are telling you to sit at home on Sunday. They are bringing church issue. These are our ordinary people and whatever. I'm not against anything, but they have been pushing being against church or being against this religion or the other religion, which is very delicate in what we are doing. We must say the truth at all time, which is very delicate. If you venture now attack, do something that will affect church now, you are jeopardizing what we are doing. Unless it will come on a well understandable platform, then it will be said that this is the reason. You are telling people don't go to church. For what reason? Don't go and do this thing. If we are fighting the government first. Even if the church is corrupt, they are corrupt because government is corrupt. Government is corrupt. If you put the government in place, then you will know whether there will be religion or people will be religious again or not. You know whether they will remember whether there is God or not. Just as it is in Western world these days. There are people who still go to church, even fast. In Europe, there you are. There are people who are religious, but they are few. That is the one you know that they are. They believe God. So that is how we should be. Most of the time we get things wrong. And when we listen, we must know this thing. You may not like the people in DOS. That does not mean that everything they are doing is wrong. I don't like somebody to like me. I prefer you liking what I'm doing for Biafra. That's all. I don't need the personal like. I personally, the way I define things, I will see it as a bribe on my side. But like what we are doing, like what I'm doing, then allow it to go for Biafra to be restored. Some of us may not like most of the guys that are there, as if they are not doing their work. They are doing, but we will come and see it in a different form, which is very wrong. They are doing for Biafra to restore, and people are pushing from behind. Protest will be, they will tell when to protest and how, and they have reason. They have reason. Somebody sometime accused of a Turkey protest, and later it was analyzed the reason, and even mentioned some diplomatic issues, political issues. Turkey was among the people who published that the terrorists tag our leader terrorists, and somebody want to go in that country to protest where they have tagged your leader terrorist officially, and you want to protest. He didn't even go to debunk it. Maybe use a lawyer to go to court to question why would they use this thing before coming out on protest. These are some certain things. When intelligent people are working, let us listen. Let us listen. Emotion can never solve problem. Man have to be emotion because he's human, but the wisdom upon him have to control it, regulate it to the level it should be. Emotion should not die, but it shouldn't control a man. Let us understand all these things. Each time DOS, this, that. And what of the people that came out and tell us that the DOS, that they collect a bribe, that they sold MAZI NWACHINEKE Kanu, today now they have pushed you to do. To the other one now, they all manner of rubbish things. Why not go back to those people, say, I don't need all these things you are bringing. Let's go back to the first one. First of all, you accuse this person. Give us evidence. We don't ask those questions. All we want is for DOS to come out and attacking them. It will not work. And they are not going to marshal out any of their strategies. We must accept it in this way. Anything they have at hand, before they will give it out, they have to check it, see whether it is okay to give out, or it will come to us as a surprise. Because we, the followers, have disappointed them to the level it shouldn't be. When you hear that the DOS has collected money, you're supposed to say, give us evidence. Before everybody went and attacked them. Today now, nobody's asking that question. Show us the evidence. Where is that payment slip? How did the money come from? Where somebody was saying that time that sorry to mention them, that is in a meeting with Lai Mohammed, that Nene should go and give her IP or whatever. You know that is in the meeting with Lai Mohammed. You could not check it by yourself. You want her to give you. What kind of rubbish? Tomorrow I say Ronaro, Elohim Guarahanka, Elohim Guarahanko, Irochan Ronam, Potam Meweren Ronro. We're not crogging here, you listen to me. These are the things we need to have common sense and begin to debunk it. Begin to debunk it. It's turning into a church issue. Church become which word will I use over it? The moment everything was spiritualized. As the spirit led, this pastor put on another thing. That is the area they are pushing us, and we are buying all these things. We are not against those. I'm not against spiritual things, but we need to be careful. These are the area they are causing problems inside our midst. I don't accuse person until I'm sure, because I have once been accused wrongly for something I didn't do. But before I accuse you, I will be sure. So if somebody is accusing them, try to find out. Tell the person, give us this evidence. Go back to that first accusation. That is what I'm telling IPOB. If you go to that media, anything they are telling you fresh now, don't take it. Start from day one. Say, Oga, you told us the day our leader was arrested, you told us that is IPOB. Up to now, you have never given us, forget about this rubbish you are talking now. Present the first one. Clear this first one. That is how you get them. Ebunageba, Atalageba. We keep on confusing ourselves. It can never happen. Thank you very much, my dear brother Paul Onyema from Gabon, for that wonderful one. And let's take this caller from MAZI NWACHINEKE. Mazinze, can you hear me? You are live on air. Thank you for holding the line.
God bless you. God must keep Onye Ndu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and keep you people that is fighting the righteous cause. See, there's something I want to emphasize here. Many of us have forgotten that Rochas made 3 points here. About 3 points. He said about the royal fathers killed by we should ask hope. And the allegation what the FMC or where they said that there's too much corpse dumped in the mortuary, that government should come and take them out. We should keep on asking the government this hope and Rochas. How do they know about these things, and how do Rochas know about these things and keep quiet? And why? Who killed these people? Who killed these kids? We should not be going around and asking of Gulag. You have given us information that Gulag was killed by Hope. It is the Northerners that will fight their fight. We can't fight for them. Let them fight their fight. But our own is our royal fathers that were killed by Hope. See, the day they shot at Njaba, Nanasa local government, I was at Olo. That day, those people that killed those royal fathers passed through Ameri, going to Nanasa. On their way, they stopped at the Ameri, collected fuel from one woman and run, and the woman ran away, and they told the woman to run, not to run. These are DSS members, DSS officers. Now, during that period, a call was passed to call was given to the military men, a checking point at what do you call it, in front of Oboishi that is near that in Nanasa. 5 minutes from that place to the local government. The military vacated that place within that period that these things was happening. The police officers that were given to these people to protect them left that place. They had a call. Who called them? Who told the military to vacate their checking point? And they are there 247. Only that minute, that hour, they left that place. Now, if a lot of us are not taking it serious, I was at all. I was within that area during the day those things happened. Rochas was right. The killing of royal fathers and the killing in Imo State is being orchestrated by Hope Uzodimma and his group. And the youths, there's a time we have to call these people to order. The youth killed in Imo State is too much. We must continue asking them who killed them and how did they die. People should come out and say if their family member is missing, who took them, how are they missing? Look, our royal fathers might be complicit in what is happening in Imo State, but we can't let them kill them all because their target is to kill them all. Even this man called Malafia, he said it. During 2022, these people will come to the interland to kill our prominent people, and they're doing it today. They're doing it without this the people around there that raised the alarm about Uchemosu. Uchemosu would have been a bygone by now, and they will blame it on ESN. If you remember 2 months ago or 1 month and ago, when I called you the first time, I told you that the orchestrator of these things, all these killings in Imo State is Hope Uzodimma, because I know very well how it's happening. The attack in the prison state government house and the prison house in Owerri was orchestrated by the same person, and he's doing it. He killed Kogolak. Let the Northerners ask that question. We should be asking our own question. This man must be probed. If there's any way we can take him up, we must take him up. There's every evidence that he's the one doing the killing in Imo State, even across Imo State, because this man that is what do you call it? Rochas in-law, he was taken to Enugu. Do you know how many checking points along that road? Do you know how many military checking points from Owerri to Enugu? So the pass, if they are not working together, how can they pass those checking points without any interrogation? Now, it was due to the alarm that the commissioner of police agreed that he was arrested by the police is in the custody with them. Without that alarm, Uchemosu is gone. So my brother, I honestly, you are doing great, and we should call. Or if if possible, the DSS, the DOS can call for a Thanksgiving, because God have done a lot of things to us this year about this year, Biafra restoration. One, if these people did not succeed in killing our leader, MAZI Nnamdi. Two, whatever they do, they always shut their legs. Because if this thing did not happen now, many people would be blaming ESN and the IPOB. But God has started revealing the war have not started. The war have not started.
Exactly.
Started among them.
Brother, just round it off. Time is no more on my side.
Yes, the war is just starting among them. They are going to kill themselves more. So we have to do a kind of thanksgiving. Thank God for what He has done for us, for revealing these people, telling them who is the culprit of the killings in Imo State. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much. Thank you, and keep on, MAZI Nze. Thank you. MAZI Kingsley, can you hear me? Just round it up for us.
I don't want to go far, my dear brother. Your word make me call. Good morning. Shalom to all Biafrans, my brothers. You know why my name is Kislo. Why I'm calling is because of your how you teach guy, my brother, that Paul from Liverpool world. So I watched them in Jerusalem protest. Even the mayor of Jerusalem, the deputy mayor, there was jumping down there. The mayor that said that he have spoke with our leader before, and he have spoke with the Ikechukwu. But Solomon, the other Igbo guy that moved there with the protest, is busy to be answering people. The problem of the media, of DOS, it's not what you are going there for. You go there for protest. You did not go there to tell Israel that you are having problem into us. This is very sad. A star of David will stand in front of Jerusalem and don't know what he is. Shame to him. Shame to him. I'm telling you, now, glory be to God. That woman asked her that you have already met our leader before. You have already met our leader uncle. That's my proud and that's my happy. People should be standing where I call. Don't start to come and tell the world how you are living. It's very sad. I'm telling you, if you know what you are doing, nobody will tell you to go front of, but you know that you are doing the right thing. When you know that you are there to cause confusion, or you are here to help me to cause confusion, and again, when you can never proceed, I'm telling you the part, because we are dying. IPOB, DOS, I said, God bless you. Your word, the people have known it everywhere. Watching it, I don't want to go far, my dear. I love what you did this morning. And that's my calling. You understand? Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's our dear brother, MAZI Kingsley from Morocco. Finally, I must take this call before I go. My dear brother, a.k.a. Ekeroneke. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You have been,
loud and clear.
You have been trying to get your call. It was much, but I got you now.
MAZI, thank you. I'm not annoyed. I am not organized. I didn't know.
Some people, you don't want to pick my call. As if,
no. We know the rules. I'm out to enter. MAZI, thank you for being once again. Our leaders, MAZI Nwachineke, and the amendment of Sugar President, and all his lieutenants, fanatics, men of radicals all over the world. We will continue to appreciate all of you. And MAZI, I like the way you talk to our brother, because one of them done about you. This time is not a time of archaeologists, and I appreciate MAZI for my and giving us the opening our eye more and more. MAZI, I thank God again because our deputy European MAZI Isaiah South American rep, MAZI Chechkunachi, and our man MAZI Chinasa Woro. I think they'll be on air very soon, within tomorrow and next tomorrow, to take question and answer. So our people, if you have anything, prepare your question and they ask them there. Yeah, MAZI, something interested me. But before then, let me apologize to my people from Olo, because by now the radios are supposed to be speaking in Olo. Please, our people from Olo, I don't want to mention locations, bear with us. The assurance is before next week Friday. You get the radios will be on most of the places in all axis. Please, we have some issues. but it's resolved because these are new locations. Please, we're trying to serve all of you better. Bear with us. I know you people. I know Atalan Nama on the beyond. And Mazi, like what you corrected that our brother, did you see what is making waves? People continue to call every year Mazi Chike, Mantinasa, World is Nigeria, Nigeria. These are people who have so strong. And I continue to ask myself, and if you are fanatical, you ask yourself, from which airport, how did they get there? At this critical point in time, if an ordinary man cannot even travel to that place.
Exactly. It's not just to give the idiot that make the video publicity. But it's some foolish people. I received that video up to how many times? And then I don't want to lose temper. My question is, so is it are we going to know or they can knock the two people Chinasa and HOD who just go home at this time. Will they get in Jeep na Nigeria? And some people buy that idea. My annoyance is that get where I top atara only get the thing. Jidan no gonna the thing or one email begging there. Somebody top atara me or na joma juju na enyam voice note acho enyam call can be respond or na foolishness ya.
Our mentality, Mazi, and the people that are calling as these are people you regard with high esteem, hard course, and listen how hard course you want. And this is why we are telling them, whatever you do not hear from Radio Biafra, stop listening to all this useless media, paid agent and DSS. This is the handwork of the people paid and the DSS. This is their handwork. And we find our own people, how Brianna, Tarina, so that is by the way. And another thing is, my two things important here I want to say before I go out. One of our brother make call and they make a very vital point. Now they are calling for this burn and throw away in Biafra land. It has to stop. Only will go for that baby. Even those ones are now much needed. All of them will come. Because at the end of the day, DNA test must be carried out. Because if we are carrying on by our blood has been bastardized.
That is why we are being punished. It's one of the things that are punishing us. Most of the people that are dealing with us are the people. Most of the people that are dealing with us are the people we rejected. Obasanjo wonyi Igbo kobo, onyi Igbo pure Igbo man, and you see how he dealt with us. Still dealing with us. Still dealing with us. This are African country whom we Mosasha was only may have more big boy. But a man also the guy that guy will grow somehow. There was a time they even said Samuel Eto'o and one Emmanuel somebody, all the Cameroonian, all those players. How watch and they and then a big boy. Man in a tipi on again. All those things are fighting us. Those things are you can't joke with nature, you can't joke with blood. It will be telling you, giving you signal that I'm from you, we are together, we are from the same place, is in a negative way. It will not come in a positive way. Or going to react negatively towards you, and you can't know it. And spirit or nature cannot speak like human. We must know all those things. Spirit or nature cannot speak. No. It will be giving you sign. It will be coming with signs and pictures. And if you can't discern it, you won't get it. That is the thing. There are a lot of things. And it's only Biafra that will do all these things. Until when we get Biafra, we can be able, even if the children, we don't know their parents or whatever, can put them together, know that this is our blood, and let them grow among us. After all, Jephthah, they later brought Jephthah back in Bible, and he was the one who led Israel in battle, and it was successful. Just round it up, brother. Time is no more.
Jephthah is my man. Let me start. All of us, let me go and see the kind of man he made. And another thing I want to say here, there's another one, my brother, one of my brother who called before, maybe 2 calls before I came in. He said something about what this idiot is in New State and what happened in Nkaba is my own local government. And surprisingly, one of the royal fathers from my place was involved. He's amputated now. But we continue to tell them, avoid this man. This man is deadly. That prison break, with a Mazi. Did you see how that job was done cleanly? You understand? Clean job. Very clean and neat job. And this is where you have DSS, where you have police quarter, where you have House of Assembly. Okay, only of like Nigeria girls you want to Mas, I have to leave it here. Finally, our people stop listening to all this gossip. But the way they said, I'm going to Nigeria every day. I have a Nigeria passport. I'm fighting Nigeria, but continue to expose our ID as well. But it doesn't make anything. I have to and I have to. It's 8 sets. I got to get in here. It doesn't matter how long. We will fight and we get what we want. And we're getting there. Mas, I demand it from here. Next time. Thank you for my call. Thank you.
And on that, we bring our broadcast to an end. We have really dealt with issue and the time, and we thank God for everything, and we advise to everybody to remain resolute as we round up with a word of prayer. Father, we thank you, we bless you, we give you praise, be thou exalted, ancient of the day. Father, we thank you for the life of our leader, MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. We thank you, O Lord God Jehovah, for ESN. We thank you, my Lord and my God, for the DOS, for IPOB, and for Biafrans at large. Father, we thank you for our land, that it will revolt naturally by itself to the glory of your name. Thank you, blessed Lord. Thank you, Abba Father. Be thou exalted, Lord. In the mighty name of Yeshua we pray. And I leave you with this word. The Bible said in Psalm 7 verse 9 that the wickedness of the wicked shall come to an end. Shalom.